Welcome guys, how are you all? I hope everyone is cool. If you can hear me, let me know. Everything seems very new to me, by the way. Just let me know if you can hear me. Everything is okay, sound is clear. Good morning, good morning. I miss you, Wizard. Welcome back. Thank you, Cat Lover. But can you hear me loud and clear? Thank you, Alex. Sounds great. Thank you, Mahdi. Thank you, Cat Lover. Thank you so much, guys. How are you all? I hope everyone is cool. I will read your comment after a bit. Just before that, I need to finish something before 9:30. So I will read your comment. But good morning to all. I will talk to you after 9:30. Okay. So let me finish the thing first. I had to finish before 9:30, and then we'll talk. We have a lot to talk actually. This is Nasdaq, and you can see this is the weekly chart. That was the all-time high. This was that week I told, if you remember, in that area. I told that watch the 50% of that week. If market can break that week 50%, it is going to take that all-time high, and we are going to project new standard deviation level to predict the closing. You remember that high? We have predicted that high from that leg. We have predicted that high, if you remember, and then we were watching that week 50%. So perfectly it reacted from there. Nobody has closed above that line. It is now falling. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is now 4 week. It is falling. Now, if you take a closer look over here, this clean lows, which is relatively equal lows. Right now, I'm not thinking that market is going for that relatively equal lows. I will start to think that market is going for that relatively equal lows when market will close below this weekly candle, this down close body close candle, which has traded this fair value gap over here. So I'm more interested to see if market react from that order block 50% here. This is that order block 50% or the mean threshold. So if market really would love to go higher again for that all-time high, or for maybe some kind of reaction or some kind of retracement, then it can retrace by reacting from that mean threshold. That means this weekly candle should not close below this line. I don't want to see this candle will close below this line if it wants to go a little higher. I'm not thinking that it will come to this fair value gap, which is over here, this fair value gap from the weekly chart. If it come over here, all-time high. So I'm not interested to see it will come here, but before going or falling for this relatively equal lows, I really would love to see some kind of reaction or retracement to this fair value gap from the weekly chart. So this fair value gap, I really would love to see that market will come here to this fair value gap, and then it will go maybe for this all-time, I mean this relatively equal lows, or maybe below this low. I don't know. But before coming any of this level, I want to see this mean threshold will hold the market and send it higher for this fair value gap. This is just my expectation. I'm not saying that it is going to happen, and as well as this candle didn't close yet, so there is no fair value gap yet. After closing this gap, this candle, then there can be a fair value gap. This candle can simply reverse and come until this area. If it happens, if it doesn't leave any fair value gap over there, then I will watch the 50% of that week. Okay, so I would love to see if market can reach until the 50% of that week before falling for that all-time high. But remember, if this market come to this fair value gap, I will only look for this all-time high or that relatively equal highs, because it is in deep premium. I don't want to see market will go to the deep premium again before falling for the sell side liquidity. So I don't want to see that. I want to see that market will work with the discount level, and then it will keep falling, because the premium job has done over here. It has taken all the all-time high, made the all-time high, reacting from the highest level. Now it should keep falling. This is the all over my expectation from the weekly chart. But tomorrow is CPI, so everything is gonna be confirmed after CPI. As I told, in the CPI week, Monday and Tuesday is the lowest probable day to trade. Though we can frame some trade, but if you wanna be a real trader, don't touch this market in Monday and Tuesday. Wait for CPI, and then you will make lot of profit from CPI day to until Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is a mental capital preservation day. I don't want to add that with the market or with the profit area, because Friday is really so tricky to me. I really don't know how to react with the Friday. But to be honest, this is all going to depend on CPI, because tomorrow what can happen, market can simply fall, boom, and close maybe below this low, or maybe keep falling and take this clean lows. It is also possible by the CPI. CPI is the monster. Never ever try to catch that CPI down. Never ever. Your stop loss won't work. It will never work. This is the daily chart, and if you can see, this is that daily last parallel gap. So I'm going to remove this line from my chart, which is the 50% of that weekly order block. But make sure that you have a line over there, so that you know that is the weekly 50%, weekly order block mean threshold. I'm watching this last parallel gap from the daily chart here, that last parallel gap. Yesterday when market came to this 50%, I wanted to see that market will go a bit higher, but actually the buy run happened when market trade the low of that daily last parallel gap. Then it started to go higher. You don't need to trade the PM session yesterday. The morning session was so beautiful. You have made a lot of profit in the morning session. Why in the PM session? The reason is you don't know, or you don't want to stop. You have to stop, brother. You have to stop. You have to know where you should stop. Now, right now, I'm watching this last parallel gap. As I told, if it come to the 50%, then the low will be traded. That is kind of obvious. Now, if the low is traded, that means market is going for the next liquidity level after breaking the last parallel gap. Until this last parallel gap is not broken, no other liquidity can be taken. Here, this all price action is little messy, so I'm not watching any level over here, because the contract has changed, and this is kind of, you see the candle size or everything. So I'm not watching anything over here, just watching here how this last parallel gap is going to hold the market. Most probably today is gonna be a consolidation day, most probably, because tomorrow is CPI. So market will wait for the CPI news, but of course it can be a very beautiful or nice price action. Of course it can be. I forgot to tell one thing here, that is that weekly wick. So TGIF is important over here. So if you mark TGIF a high to low, and if you mark 20% and 30% of that candle, let me mark it 20% and 30%. Okay, so 0.2, let me make it black, and 0.3, let me make it black as well. So this is that TGIF line. Okay, so here this is that line which is the TGIF. Market closed a bit higher of that 30%. It is acceptable, but if it could close here, it wouldn't be acceptable as an TGIF, but it was a bit higher of that 30%. It is acceptable. When Friday TGIF is done, Monday most probably, most of the time, is the expansion day. Monday is the expansion day. If weekly candle make the TGIF in Friday, then most probably Monday is gonna be the expansion day. So please keep that in your mind. I was not able to mark that. I was just watching it by my own eyes. So I was thinking that it didn't make the 20% and 30%. I was thinking it has made, but by my own eyes, I was using my phone. So everything it was not possible for me to mark. Keep that in your mind. Friday TGIF is done. Monday most of the time is the expansion. So keep that in your mind. Okay. And from the daily chart, so this is that daily chart. Right now market is working with this last parallel gap. Need to see how market is going to hold this market. Yesterday market has closed at the level of the constant encroachment of that last parallel gap. So it was holding the market so beautifully. I would love to see some kind of higher run, because tomorrow CPI, if the market would love to go a bit higher, then it has to give me some kind of run today toward the buy side liquidity. I'm more interested to look for buy today, but of course I can change my mind. But right now, or before opening this market, I'm more interested to look for the buy. If the market go below this fair value gap today by 15-minute chart, that means 15-minute candle close below this fair value gap, then maybe I will start to look for some kind of sell side liquidity. I don't know where is the sell side liquidity. I'll see that, but I will look for that after market close from 15-minute chart below this last parallel gap. Until then, I will keep looking for a buying opportunity. From the hourly chart, let me clean everything, because these all are so messy. I don't need that on. So this is that hourly chart. From the hourly chart, do you see any liquidity over here? Now from the hourly chart, I have some buy side liquidity over here, which I'm not interested to mark them because they can be triggered by the CPI. So I'm not interested to mark it because market should not go for that liquidity by today. If I have any liquidity over here, I would love to mark that sell side liquidity. Let me check actually. It's too messy. Okay, let it go because I don't think so there is any sell side liquidity or clean something clean over there. Over here, this fair value gap, I will keep looking for this fair value gap. If market really would love to go higher, it can fall until this fair value gap before going higher. But from 15-minute chart, if it closes below this fair value gap, which is also below the hourly bullish fair value gap, I will start to look for sell. Until then, every single time market will fall, I will start to look for buying opportunity. From the hourly chart, actually I don't have anything to mark. From the hourly chart, I love to mark buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity. Except buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity, I am not interested to mark anything from the hourly chart. Or if the any kind of fair value gap that is so obvious, then that can be marked from the hourly chart. But I don't have anything over there actually. Well, from 15-minute chart, I have clean buy side liquidity over here. You can say I'm going to mark that buy side liquidity here. This high and that high, which is relatively equal highs or the obvious liquidity. So I'm going to mark it as an obvious liquidity. I have clean buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity maybe is gonna be my target for whole day today. Okay, so until this buy side liquidity is not going to be taken, maybe I'll keep looking for that buying opportunity. If market would love to keep falling, then this obvious liquidity, see this low and that low, they are the relatively equal lows here. Here, this low and that low, they are the relatively equal lows, which is the sell side liquidity. So what can happen? Around the 9:30, market can keep falling, take that obvious liquidity, trade that bullish fair value gap here from the 15-minute chart, which is aligned with the hourly fair value gap as well. This bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, it can trade that 15-minute bullish fair value gap. That is going to be my area to start to look for the buying opportunity. Instead of that, if market go higher a bit and take that liquidity, buy side liquidity before the before the fall, if it go higher, take that buy side liquidity, I will wait for the 15-minute chart to react, how it is going to react. If it makes some kind of bullish fair value gap over there, here bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, then I will use that bullish fair value gap as my next buying opportunity. Otherwise, if it doesn't make any kind of bullish fair value gap over there, instead it come here, take that liquidity, then start to fall, maybe I'll frame the sell setup for that obvious liquidity. I'm saying this if market go higher without taking this liquidity. But if you ask me what I would love to see, I would love to see around 9:30 market will keep falling, will take that obvious liquidity here, this liquidity, and then it will trade that 15-minute bullish gap. When it will touch to the top, I will start to look for buying opportunity. This is my plan. Now, if you ask me what you want to see actually, I would love to see this. If it happens, I'll be very confident to take the buy. If it doesn't happen, then maybe I will skip the trade or I don't know what I will do. But if this happens, I'm very much interested to look for that buy. If it doesn't happen, that is low probability for me. Maybe I will try, but that is all the low probability. This is 8:30 open. This is the midnight open here. This dotted line, which is the daily last 5 week of 50%. Market is in extremely discount because my bias is bullish. So I will use this midnight open as my discount and premium level. So market is in extremely discount. So I would love to see it will go little more discount before going to the premium. That is my interest to see. Otherwise, maybe I will not trade. Maybe. Okay. So let's wait for the 9:30. Just 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the 9:30. Now, if anyone has any confusion, you can ask me if you would love to add some line over here. I'm not interested to add any more line over here, except I have explained over here. I really don't want to add any other line. Here on my right hand side, you can see over there, I have the new day opening gap. This two green line is the new day opening gap, which I'm using a indicator. That indicator is helping me to mark them. So I have this new day opening gap. So if it come to this fair value gap, I will start to look for the buy until this new day opening gap. When it will close above this new day opening gap, I will start to look for that buy side liquidity. No buy is valid when market is immediately below the new day opening gap. No sell is valid when market is immediately above that new day opening gap. Okay, so keep that in your mind. If you have any question, you can ask me now because I'm done. At the same time, if you see that market is actually now, what I'm saying here, if market fall, I will look for buy. If market go higher, I will wait for the 15-minute chart to give me more confidence to look for the buy or sell. Or if market close below this parabolic gap, which is aligned with the daily last parabolic gap, as I told, if it close below this last parabolic gap, daily last parabolic gap, I'll start to look for sell, but I don't know how far I will look for that sell. I have no idea. Okay, so for me, highest possibility is it will fall, then it will go higher. If it happens, I'll go for the trade. Otherwise, I have to let the day go because I know this is the lowest probable day to trade because tomorrow is CPI. Okay, so let's try. And at the same time, brother, I was out of the chart for near about 2 weeks. I can be little hesitant at the beginning, but let me connect with the chart. So give me some times to connect with the chart. When I'll start to feel the market, I believe that I'll be more confident. Right now, I need some more time to connect with the chart. So here is the 9:30 open. Let's see. I want to see this market will fall. I don't want to see that it will keep going higher. Okay, by the way, opening gap is too small, so I'm not going to mark that opening gap. It's a very small opening gap. I'm not going to mark that one. I would love to see it will keep falling. It will take that liquidity, it will come over here. That is the first thing I want to see. To look for a buy. Remember, I'm waiting for a buy. If market fall, I will look for buy. Love it. Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you. Red Cherry Plum. SK Trades. Mahdi, I absolutely agree. Life is so great right now. What happened, guys? By the way, is it buffering? Just let me know if it is buffering. And I just came home, okay? So I have to fix a lot of things. I didn't have the time today. Yesterday whole night I was traveling throughout the train, so whole day I was sleeping today. And I was also fasting, so tired. Didn't check anything. Just started the stream. That's all, brother. So if it is buffering, I'm really sorry. I will fix it maybe tomorrow. Okay. So please forgive me for all of this buffer. At the same time, I will order I didn't order yet. I will order circuit for the IPS. So it will take maybe 7 to 8 days. In the meantime, there can be a load shedding problem. So I'm asking apologize before it happens. It can happen. It can happen. Okay. There can be some kind of load shedding. So until the UPS is not in my hand, I will be afraid about the load shedding. Let's say I'm waiting for some kind of fall. Okay. So if it fall, I'm pretty much confident to look for the buy. If it keep going higher, it's gonna be difficult for me. So this sell side liquidity is taken. It's not enough for me. If it come over here, that is more confident for me to look for the buy. If it come to this area, but already it has taken the liquidity. It doesn't need to come over here, to be honest, because the liquidity has taken. But it would be the best if it could come over here to this parallel gap. That could be the best. If you ask me, I'm more interested to think about a sell now until to the top of this parallel gap. Then I will start to look for a buy. But any kind of buying opportunity over here, I'll go for that because the liquidity has taken. Liquidity is the most important thing over here. Okay, so this obvious liquidity has been taken over here, which is over there. And congratulations for becoming a new mama. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, SK. Yeah, I'm a great mama now. I'm a great uncle now. Till 11. So this is my first presented gap. I believe that it is the first presented gap according to ICT himself. Oh man, it's so buffering. Okay, no parallel gap, sorry. No parallel gap, nothing. We have news at 10 a.m. Theo, what is that, Theo? 25 second, what is that? What is that 25 second, brother? How is sister and her kid, uncle? Hey, Sharoda. Thanks for asking. Both of them are good. They are really so good. No complication, nothing. They are just flying, okay? My niece, she's so cute. She don't cry. She doesn't cry. She just cry when she need to, like pee or do some bathroom, or if she is hungry, she cry. Otherwise, she doesn't cry. Delay 25 seconds, it's not possible. Are you serious? Okay, just let me make a call. I will just call them, okay? Just a second. আসসালাম ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আপু, আমি হচ্ছে আপনার খানকা শরীফ থেকে ফোন করছিলাম। আমার ইন্টারনেট স্পিডটা খুবই মানে স্লো আপু, একটু চেক করবেন প্লিজ। জি প্লিজ। জাস্ট এ সেকেন্ড। 01610 আপু, আমি তো আসলে লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং এ আছি। তো আমার স্ট্রিমিং খুবই মানে স্লো কাজ করতেছে আজকে। আমি মানে টোটালি আমার স্পিড, ইন্টারনেট স্পিড খুবই স্লো, মানে স্লো কাজ করতে, বাফার করতেছে অনেক। জি আপু, আমি সবটাই ট্রাই করছি। বুঝতে পারিনি। না আপু, আমার কোনো কিছুই ডাউনলোড হচ্ছে না। ডাউনলোড? ওকে, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আপু, আমি দেখতেছি তাহলে। আমার কিছুই ডাউনলোড হচ্ছে না, কজ আমি একটা আসলে আপু, আমি তো লাইভে এখন পাসওয়ার্ড চেঞ্জ করলে আচ্ছা আপু, আপনি কি বলতে পারবেন মানে কতগুলা ডিভাইস কানেক্টেড আমার ওয়াইফাই এর সাথে? ও আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আপু, আচ্ছা আমি চেক করতেছি তাহলে। থ্যাংক ইউ। Okay, I just called to the internet and they just told me that something is downloading over here, but actually I'm not downloading anything. That is a first presented gap according to the price and according to the what to say, I mean the price action. This buy, I will look for this buy side liquidity over here around this buy side liquidity. But keep that in your mind, 25 handle should be the partial, okay? So the buy should be from there. Stop loss is over here, which is 25 handle, and make sure that you have taken the partial around 25 handle. So it's the entry depending on our first presented gap as well as our the price action. The target should be here, okay? But make sure that you have taken the partial around 25 handle. After taking 25 handle partial, put your stop loss to the break even. So even if you get stopped out, you will get stopped out around 25, with 25 handle profit. Make sure that you have taken the partial around 25 handle. If you don't take the partial around 25 handle, it's your problem, because so far it has provided you 60 handle, 61 handle. Take your partial according to our price action, according to our first presented gap. This entry is the valid entry. Why? Because it has taken that sell side liquidity. Now this buy side liquidity is obvious to me. I would love to look for that buy side liquidity will be taken. Here, if you'd love to use this buy side liquidity level as your target, you can do two things. Either you will put your stop loss a bit lower of this buy side liquidity or bit higher of this buy side liquidity. Okay, 10 handle higher or 10 handle lower. Any of this you have to do. If you'd love to use this buy side line, don't put it at the line. Either 10 handle below or 10 handle above of that liquidity level. Okay, so it's 105. So until 10. So not 10 handle, my mistake, 5 handle until 1010. Okay, I have explained everything that what should this market do. If it could tap to this gap, that would be the best. It doesn't need to do that. It has taken that sell side liquidity, obvious sell side liquidity, gave you the market structure shift, first presented gap, or the real price action gap. Okay, market structure shift, fair value gap. Tap to this fair value gap immediately. One candle, 25 handle partial, put a stop loss to the break even, or maybe little bit higher. Okay, below that candle. See this candle, green candle, 3939 candle. Just put it below that candle, one tick below that candle. Hold your trade either 110 handle or exactly 100 handle. Okay, but this liquidity is should be your target. So keep watching. It can fall, but it should not come to this first presented gap one more time. So this 830 open, I would love to see if it can hold the market and send it higher. If it doesn't, you get stopped out to the break even, which is just one tick below that candle. Be happy with that. Just be happy with that. You don't need to get that run. So far it has provided you 69 handle, something like that. You should be happy with that. Okay, got stopped out to the break even after taking some partial, done. We'll wait for next opportunity to look for the buy. No sell is valid. I will look for the buy. This is holding the market. This 830 is holding the market. Still it is holding the market, but we did the damage. So I'll look for another buying opportunity from the order block. So if it fall a bit lower, then make another bullish order block. I'll look for the buy from that order block one more time. But if it doesn't give me that chance and keep going higher, I'll just let this go. I didn't say anything about the re-entry, brother. You took that entry over here. Did you take the partial around 25 handle at least? It has given you 60 handle. Did you take the partial around anywhere? I don't know where. Did you do it? If you do it, you are done. Now wait. You can't take the re-entry over here. It has made clean lows over here. It is more probable that it will come again. Take that clean lows, make the order block before going higher. If it happens, I will look for another buy. If it doesn't happen, I am not going to touch this market. It will take this buy side liquidity. I'll let him take that buy side liquidity. If you miss the first entry over here, you have to wait for the order block. So this candle, it can work as an order block. I'm not interested to use this one as an order block, but it can work as an order block. I'm more interested to see it will fall again, take that clean lows here, this low and that low, clean lows, make the order block over here. Then I will frame the buying opportunity. If you want to chase it, you can chase it. I have no problem with that. Whoever missed this run from there to there, it's up to you, whatever you want to do, because I don't want to say anything over here so that if you miss the run, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe market will keep going higher and take that buy side liquidity. Maybe I'm wrong and you will start to blame me. I don't want to take any kind of blame. On my right, this is the 15-minute chart. Okay, see this fair value gap over here. I'm expecting some kind of reaction from this fair value gap over here. This candle low, that candle high. Some kind of reaction that will send the market lower again to take that clean lows. Let me mark that clean lows here and here. See this clean lows over here. I want to see market will take that clean lows before going higher and take that buy side liquidity. If it happens, I'll take re-entry. If it doesn't happen, I will just let this go. I'm more happy with that 60 handle. Is that enough to you? Now I am looking for 104 handle. Sir, please. Okay, let's see. Anybody took that buy? Just let me know anybody took that buy or not. If you took this buy, take the partial and still put your stop loss over here, you are gambling. Trust me, man, you are gambling. You will regret. If this market wanted to take that buy side liquidity before deep retracement, it will never come back again to this fair value gap. It would never come back to this fair value gap one more time. Still this 830 is holding the market. I want to see that it will be broken now because it tried one time, two times. Didn't work. So I would love to see it will go fall and take that clean lows. Then it will go higher. Hey Tito, I took it. Welcome back. Thank you, Outlander. How are you, brother? I'm out. Congratulations, brother. I'm in that buy. You are still in. I took that buy. Thank you. Only first presented gap. Okay, that's cool. I couldn't do. I missed the entry. Accident placed the limit a little lower. Okay, no worries, man. I hope that it will give another opportunity. Just wait a bit. Okay, wait a bit. Give me a bit time. Now I can be wrong. I'm not saying any of you not to take entry. I can be wrong. Maybe it will go higher and take that buy side liquidity. I don't want to see that. I'm saying you what I'm more interested to see. It will fall. It will take this clean lows here, this red line, make the order block over here. This order block is my rebuy for this buy side liquidity. I'm expecting some kind of reaction from this 15-minute chart. I never watch this 1-minute chart. I have an eye here on my right hand side. I have an eye over there. See this last parabolic gap from the 15-minute chart. I would love to see it will hold the market, send it lower a bit until the new day opening gap over here. See this new day opening gap, this to green line. It will come to this new day opening gap before going higher to take that buy side liquidity. I can be absolutely wrong. It can simply go higher and take that buy side liquidity, but it will go for that. I know that. I would love to re-enter over here. If I want to re-enter, I have to wait for this type of scenario. If it happens, I will re-enter. If it doesn't happen, I'll just let this go. But look over here, I'm not thinking about sell. Okay, I'm not thinking any kind of sell over here. I'm only interested to look for buy. Those people who took that buy, and I don't know why did you close your trade, because it was a 60 handle run. I don't know why did you close it. You should not enter into this market again. If you are already profitable, don't enter into this market again. Thank you, Donichu. Mahdi now partially exited. That's cool, man. If you miss the entry, also sell side liquid is very clean. I don't want to take a risk till sell side is gone. Yeah, absolutely, brother. That's cool. Now look over here. I missed that buy over here. I missed that buy because market simply take that buy side liquidity. If it do that, I would re-enter over there until this buy side liquidity is not taken. I'm unlucky over here. Market has taken that buy side liquidity without me. I'm absolutely okay with that. I have got my profit over there. Anybody learn anything over here? Anything? Did you learn anything over here? Thank you, Escape, for that boom. Thank you. Thank you for that penguin. Thank you for that cap, man. Where you would look for sell. I'm not looking for sell, Catty. I have already told that I will look for sell if and only if this market close below this fair value cap. Then I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm not interested to look for sell. Or if market could give me some kind of fair value gap over here to that level, I could look for a sell from there to until to the top of this gap. Just this range, I could look for a sell. But right now, I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm only interested to look for buy. Hey Jack, how are you, man? Thanks for that keys, by the way. Guys, don't forget to push the like. Don't rush for entry and wait patiently, yeah, brother. Yes, wait and don't chase direction. Don't chase, yeah, absolutely, man. Good morning, Jack. Thanks for that boom, man. News at 10. Oh, okay, we have a news around 10. Then wait for the news, brother. Marquis, let's wait for the news. How many did you take that buy? How many did you take the buy? Let me actually check. By the way, is it still buffering? What is happening? I will change the password actually, I guess. Yeah, it's ultra low latency, so it should not be so late. I don't know what is happening. I'll just change the password, okay? I'm watching this clean lows. Can market fall for that clean lows? No sell is valid to me. I will not look for any kind of sell. If it keep falling, that is my rebuy opportunity. But no sell is valid to me. I'm not interested to look any kind of buy sell. I believe this is the first presented gap according to me and according to ICT himself. No, it's good. Noted, it's good. Thank you, brother. No, it's not buffering anymore. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I think someone was downloading. Actually, I don't know what was downloading. Something was downloading. They told me that there is 3 Mbps downloading. I will just change the password or something. I don't know. Here, selling is a bit tricky over here because this fair value gap has the power to stop the market and send it higher again. Okay, see this fair value gap, it has that power. This fair value gap is aligned with the order block. So if I would love to take a risk over here to take a sell, see this fair value gap here, I can use this fair value gap as my selling point, but it's, to be honest, it's too risky. You want to take it, make sure that your stop loss is small. So here stop loss should be 1 tick above that candle, just 1 tick above that candle. You can try this sell if you want, but it's an 18 handle risk. So if you really would love to take that risk, you can go for it, but make sure that your stop loss is just 1 tick above that candle. If it come back again to this fair value gap, that is the selling point for this sell side liquidity. If it come back again to this fair value gap, that is the selling point, but it's really too risky. Just make sure that you have observed that risk if you want to take that risk. And of course, make sure that you have taken some partial. It's a 69 handle run. Make sure that you have taken some partial. If you take one tick more than 18 handle 50 or two tick, 18 handle two tick, right? 18.50. If you take more than one tick risk above this, you are gambling. Trust me, man. If this market really would love to keep falling, it should not close above the 50% of that fair value gap. By the way, if it doesn't touch it, there is no entry. On the left over, look over here, this fair value gap is holding the market. Still this fair value gap is holding the market. On my right, okay, see this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, it is still holding the market. You want to take the sell from this fair value gap, don't do that. Don't do that. You won't be able to put a stop loss in a logical level. You won't be able to do that. So take a risk until this area before taking this clean lows. Market never leave the clean lows. So if it really would love to fall for this clean lows, it should reach from this fair value gap to this area, not from this fair value gap. Even if you miss it, don't take it from this fair value gap. If it come to this fair value gap, you can take that risk. I don't have any word, but it's a perfect risk because 18 handle risk for 69 handle profit, it's worthy. In my opinion, it's worthy. Because you have already a 25 handle, at least 25 handle profit in your pocket, right? I'm more interested to look for buy. Okay, so if it come to this fair value gap, first presented fair value gap, I will start to look for buying opportunity again. So I would love to sacrifice this sell for buying, but you can take this risk again, but you have to make sure that it is your own risk, because market can reverse anywhere from any level. Anywhere from any level it can reverse. It's a 50-50 chance. Just don't try to take the sell from this fair value gap. Just don't try to do that, because you won't be able to put your stop loss. It's gonna be a huge stop loss. And today's price is little tricky. If you are already profitable, switch your chart to paper trade and do the paper trade. If you are already profitable, you should be profitable, but still, if you want to keep trading, it's your risk. Okay, wizard came, gave you at least 25 handle profit, then done. At least 25 handle easy profit. Stop loss 25 handle was over there around this area. That was the stop loss. Until this area, it has provided 68 handle. I don't know why did you close your trade, or did you take your partial or not, or did you hold your trade until this buy side liquidity or not, I don't know. But if you took that buy, you are already profitable. And if you are already profitable, just switch your chart to a paper trade or another account, not this account. This account is done. Let me check. Okay, I can see that 53% people are profitable already. Okay, 45%. Now, if you don't believe me, if you don't trust me, then what can I say? I have no word. I explained everything before the market opened. That buy was not sudden buy. I clearly told about the sell side liquidity. Yes, I was more interested to see this market will come here before going higher. It didn't do that. I don't need it. Okay, so that could be the buy, sorry, sell. That could be the sell here. Stop loss one tick above that candle. make sure that you have taken a partial in between 15 to 25 handle. In between that area, take the partial randomly. In between 15 to 25 handle, wherever you want to do. Just take the partial, put your stop loss one tick above this fair value gap. Just do it. Okay, so far it has provided you like how many handle? 22 handle. Okay, just take a partial 26 handle, it has already given you. Take a partial wherever you want to take the partial. Take it, put your stop loss one tick above that fair value gap, just one tick. So 11 handle. If you take a partial like 20 handle, then if this market reverse and stop you out for 11 handle, you still have 9 handle. 9 handle is more than enough for being profitable. More than enough. Up to you. Brother, news will take this liquidity. Okay, news will take this liquidity, Robert. See, news will take this liquidity. This is that news candle. News will take this liquidity. See, and you have already told me that there is a news, and I was watching this market. So when I'm saying that this entry is just little risky, but you can take it, that means you have the possibility. I know that there is a news. News has taken that liquidity. Now is my buying opportunity again. Now those people who didn't take this buy, these people, are you profitable now? 69 handle. It was little risky. I clearly told that. I'm more interested to look for buy. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll look for that. But are you profitable now? Would you love to write down boom for me? Listen, tomorrow we have CPI. Today's news doesn't have the manipulation. It doesn't need to do the manipulation because tomorrow I have the CPI. Now I'm going to remove this fair value gap. Going to mark this fair value gap. This is my next buying opportunity from this fair value gap. It is my next buying opportunity from this fair value gap. Now where it will go, it will depend on the liquidity. Let me check. Okay, there is no fair value gap, no buy. No fair value gap, no buy. Simple, very simple. No fair value gap, no buy. Thank you, SK. Thank you, John. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Thank you, guys. No fair value gap, no buy. Simple, very simple. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. Any buy, I will go for that. Until market is above this new day opening gap. If market close below this new day opening gap, I will start to look for sell for this fair value gap. See this fair value gap? I would love to look for sell for this fair value gap. If 15-minute candle close below this new day opening gap, until then, any buying opportunity, I'll go for that. If any of you would love to take the sell, please go for it. Now, are you profitable? I would love to see here the percentage should be higher. It should be higher now. If it is still not higher, then you are either doing something else, you are not giving a shit to me, or it's up to you. No, I am not interested to look for sell. No sell is valid to me until this market close below this new day opening gap from 15-minute chart. If it close below this 15-minute below this new day opening gap from 15-minute chart, I will go for that sell. Otherwise, I will keep looking for buying opportunity. You wanna look for sell? Go for it. It's a boom, okay? It didn't close. I mean, it will come here. Perfect. I'll look for the buy from there until the low of this nude opening gap. It will keep falling, close below this fair value gap and also below this daily last fair value gap. I will start to look for sell. I don't have any sell side liquidity. I don't have any buy side liquidity. So I have to work with the market. Whatever it will give me, I'll work with that. But I am not interested to look for any kind of sell over here until this candle close. It will close, then I will start to look for entry opportunity. Hey Khalid, thank you man, thank you so much. First payout tomorrow. Congratulations brother. Archana, ready, boom. Are you profitable sister? I need the board over here. So far, how many losing trade we have outlined? Yeah, I know that first time it didn't hit that buy side liquidity. After 60 handle, it reversed and stopped me out to the break even. This one, 69 handle. 69 handle. Clear 69 handle. Showed you exactly this fair value gap where it will come and then how it will take that liquidity. Showed you that. We didn't frame any losing trade yet. 2 perfect winning trade. Winner chicken dinner. I hope you enjoyed your holiday with family. I really enjoyed it, man. I will be back in Saturday again to my sister's house, and I'll come back again in Monday, I guess. 69 handle is a nice one in many ways. Hey Outland, thanks for that, man. Neither of the two trades was a low risk on. Volatility is too high and interest should only be low risk. Don't you see the first one I have outlined for 25 handle? Now it is risky. I mean, it is OD. In my opinion, it is OD. The second one I took risk for 18 handle, just 18 handle. It will close above this first presented gap. That is my buying opportunity again from this first presented gap. So if it close one tick above this first presented gap, just one tick above that first presented gap, tap to this first presented gap, next buy. Here, this is gonna be my next buy. Stop loss, I have to cover the first presented gap, but as you can see, it's 40 handle, so I won't be able to do that. So I will take a risk for 21 handle, but it has to close above this first presented gap first. It will close above this. I will enter into this market. My target will be this candle. See this candle open. That will be my target. This entry is valid if and only if this candle close above this first presented gap and then tap to this gap. Then it is a valid entry. 21 handle risk for 42 handle profit. Otherwise, no entry is valid over here. Whatever it wants to do, I'll let him do. I will let him to do. Hey Sachin, I'm good, man. I'm cool, man. How are you, man? Remember, you have to know where you should stop. You have to know where you should stop. Whatever fair value gap it is going to make here, I don't want to see market will trade this fair value gap. So here, see this fair value gap, I don't want to see market will trade this fair value gap. Let me change the color. If market come to this fair value gap, no buy is valid to me. If this market tap one tick below this high of this fair value gap, no buy is valid to me. Still now, I didn't get any buying opportunity. Body has to close above this first presented gap. Then I will take the buy to the top of this first presented gap until this up close body close candle open, which is 42 handle. Just one tick above this fair value gap, tap to this fair value gap, I'm in. My stop loss has to cover this first presented gap. I'm not able to do that because as you can see here, it is 38 handle. So I'm not interested to take that 38 handle loss. I would love to put it over here, which is 20 handle or maybe 21 handle, one tick here, just 21 handle. Okay, so here I am in this market. I am in here. See this candle close. Look over here. Let me show you. This candle close above this fair value gap. This candle tap to this fair value gap. I'm in this market here. Stop loss is here. Target is here. Another boom. Just keep watching it. See this candle closed above this fair value gap here. This candle open, tap to this fair value gap until this order block open. I don't think so it will stop over here, but this is the most logical level for me, so I would love to hold it until 41 handle. Another boom. As I told, if it come to this fair value gap, no buy is valid to me. If the candle even tap to the high, one tick up below the high of this fair value gap, no buy is valid to me. Tap here, tap to this fair value gap until this order block open. Boom. Is it enough for you for being profitable? 41 handle, 69 handle, and here I really don't know where did you close. At least 25 handle, at least 25 handle. Okay, it has given you 68 handle, at least 25 handle you have taken over there. 3 entry opportunity, one after another. If it can make a fair value gap over here, another buying opportunity. Keep watching. If it can make, okay, I don't know it will make it or not. If it make a fair value gap over here, another buying opportunity to me. From there, stop loss has to be there here, which is 30 handle. Now, do I need to take that risk after 3 winning trade? No, I will do one thing. I'll put my stop loss one tick, just one tick below this fair value gap. I'm in this market, going for this rejection block. One tick below this fair value gap. If I get stopped out, I will take a 21 handle risk. Why is that? Because this market should not come back again to this first presented gap. It has done its job by this candle, so it doesn't need to come over here. This fair value gap should hold the market, send it higher. If it is overzealous, it can of course come until to the low of this candle which has made this fair value gap. I don't want to take that risk. I'll take just 21 handle risk over here. I'll get stopped out. I'll be happy with that. There. Okay, I got stopped out, so I got 20 handle loss over there. Okay, I'm cool with that. I will keep looking for another buying opportunity. It will close above this fair value gap. I'll take rebuy from this fair value gap. I'll take rebuy over there until market come to this fair value gap. If it come to this fair value gap, no buy is valid. If it come to this fair value gap, no buy is valid to me. Until it doesn't come here, close above this fair value gap, I'll take rebuy, put my stop loss just one tick below this fair value gap again. 21 handle risk I'll take. I don't want to take more risk over here. It should be so precise over there. T2 SMC trader, hey Outlander, what is that? Why that fair value gap T2? Because this is the entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap or the breakaway gap. At the same time, it has taken the liquidity and this fair value gap should be open. It should be open. If it is traded, then there is more probability this market will come here to this fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Remember this 15-minute fair value gap? It has more probability to come over here. That is why I don't want to take the risk when it will trade this fair value gap. Here, this order block, see this open of this order block, will hold the market, send it lower for this fair value gap, which is an unfinished business. I don't want to take that risk. So that is why this breakaway gap, which is the last fair value gap, this is the entry fair value gap over here. This is that entry fair value gap. I would love to take the buy over there from this fair value gap until this rejection block, or maybe until the 50% of this candle. Okay, but if it come here, it has more probability to come to this 50-minute last fair value gap, which is an unfinished business. Is that clear, Outlander? This is that fair value gap. I was talking to Mahdi in my Discord Friday and yesterday as well. This is that fair value gap. So if it trade this fair value gap, there is 90% possibility market will come to this fair value gap, which is the 15-minute fair value gap. I don't want to see it will even touch this fair value gap. See over here, it has taken all the liquidity. Why it will come to this fair value gap? Why it needs to come over here? It doesn't need to come over here. Now it tap over there. Now it is 50-50. 90% possibility market will fall for this fair value gap. 90% possibility. If it go higher and close above this fair value gap, that can be a buying opportunity, but it's too risky. I would never go for that buy. Now, never ever I would go for that buy, because market is telling me I'm falling for this fair value gap. Keep watching. I'm going to this fair value gap, brother. That is unfinished business. But of course, as the bias is bullish, this is the breakaway gap. The 50% can stop the market, send it higher again. But it is now risky. Do you want to take that risk? Up to you. But if you ask me, I would love to take a sell from there. See this area? See this fair value gap here? I would love to take a sell here. I'm not saying that I'm going to take this sell, but I prefer to take a sell from this fair value gap, if it can make actually here. If it can, okay, there is no fair value gap, so no sell. Sorry. If there is a fair value gap, I would love to take a sell over there. But obviously, I'm not going to take any sell right now, because now you can see it's inside this new day opening gap. On my right, this is inside this new day opening gap. So I'll let him decide first where it wants to go. See this new day opening gap, how it is reacting, how it is holding the market, the low of this new day opening gap, how it is holding the market. Keep watching. I prefer to take buy, but now if market close above this fair value gap, it is 50-50. I mean, I don't know what should do. If it was like 15 handle risk, I would go for that buy. Right now, I'm not interested to frame that buy setup. Even if it works, I will not frame the buy setup, because it is more confirmed that it is falling for this fair value gap. Though it is holding the market, the new day opening gap is holding the market. It is more more probability that market will fall for this fair value gap, which is an unfinished business. Let me show you. See this fair value gap over here from 15-minute chart. Look at this. This is the whole price action right now. What did I say? Tomorrow is CPI. Today is the weird price action ever. Are you seeing the weird price action seek and destroy mode? Buy side taken, sell side taken, no buy side liquidity left, no sell side liquidity left. What we are working with, lowest probable area. See how it will fall for this fair value gap. It will fall for this fair value gap. That means I'm going to take the sell? No, of course not. When it will fall here, I'll go for the buy again. See this order block, that order block open, how it is holding the market and sending it lower. That is why my target was that opening of that order block. I'm going to remove this, all of this. So far we got a loss for 21 handle. See this order block here, that is that order block. Trade the open of that order block. Now it is falling for the unfinished business here. That is why when I frame the buy from there, my target was the open of that order block, even though my bias was bullish. Observe this fair value gap. When you have some unfinished business or unfinished thing over here, always prefer the breakaway gap should not be touched. If market touch that breakaway gap, if there is an unfinished business or 15-minute last fair value gap that didn't trade for a bit, if it was happened like that way, I wouldn't use this gap to frame my sell or to think my sell if it was happened from there. But when this candle appeared, came very near, just look at this run. What is the difference between this fair value gap and that low? A bit, right? When it happened over here like this fair value gap traded means 90% possibility market will trade this fair value gap. This is kind of thinking. Now, do you want to frame a sell? It's up to you, man. I would not go for that sell because my bias is bullish. So I will wait to market come here to frame my buy again. If it doesn't happen like that way and go above, closed above this fair value gap, that is 50-50 to think about the buy. I'm not interested to look for the buy over there. I will wait for the next case of scenario to think about the buy, but not from here anymore. Here, I'm more interested to see it will fall for this fair value gap first. No more 15 handle risk in this market. The single 1 minute candle is something 100 handles. Yes, sir. That is why I'm saying that I'm not interested to take the buy because it's highly volatile. And as you can see here, I put my stop loss just 1 tick below this fair value gap because if I'm wrong, I will get the lowest loss, 21 handle. That was the lowest loss. I couldn't ignore that loss. Just 21 handle. Let's say how many people are actually pushing the button over here. If you are pushing the button over here, you have no patience at all. And you don't want to be profitable. Okay, you are forcing yourself to be a loser. Why you are forcing, man? Okay, I got 53 votes. Okay, 51 is not profitable. 50% is profitable with me. 50. Man, I have framed 3 winning trade, 1 losing trade. 3 winning trade was huge profit. 1 losing trade, just 21 handle. Still, you are not profitable. I should cry. Just trade 2 macros. No, Outlander. Here is the objection to. I have an objection over here. Reducing the contract size and increasing the stop loss. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. I appreciate reducing the loss, increasing the contract size. I appreciate that. It's all about the mindset. Now you are seeing that it is highly volatile. So what you are doing, you are actually decreasing your contract size. Now think, you are managing $10 million. Okay, you are managing $10 million. What you will do over there? Today or tomorrow you have to manage that, right? Today or tomorrow you have to manage at least $1 million. What you will do over there? It's just my opinion, by the way. I want to sell and no good sign. Wait for that, man. That's funny, bro. Yeah, man. To be honest, if you're trying to enter over here, you're simply asking yourself that, man, I wanna lose the money. Help me to lose the money. Just help me to lose the money. If you would love to push the button. When I will see something, you will see the same thing with me. I'm not seeing anything over here, nothing at all. All I know that this market will fall for this fair value gap. That is the highest priority. My highest priority is this market will fall for this fair value gap. But I'm not able to take that sell. I'm just not able to do that. You should cry. Hey Samson, how are you, man? No stop loss, 1 million lol. I asked 3 times about indicators. What indicators, brother? Happy? I'm not using. Oh, okay. I'm using one indicator actually. How can I show you this? Fadi. Yeah, this one. ICT new week opening gap or nude opening gap by Fadi. Okay. Jack T told me about this indicator. It's really so helpful. So helpful. It will automatically create the nude opening gap and new week opening gap for you. So it's ICT new week or nude opening gap by Fadi. You can see Fadi Zaidan. 652 people has downloaded it. Okay. And otherwise, I don't use any other indicator except midnight open, 8:30 open, and just the watermark. This one, T2 SMC. That's all. See this fair value gap. Now I'm not saying to take this entry, but it's a selling opportunity from there. Why you are not saying to take that entry? Because my bias is bullish, so I would love to claim the buy setup only. So from there 35 handle, I'm just showing it the way it should be exactly. Okay, this is that selling opportunity. Yesterday and Friday we were watching this fair value gap. We didn't get our entry opportunity. Mahdi knows that because he was asking and I was talking to him about this. And yesterday, Friday, both of the days, it didn't give me the entry opportunity from this fair value gap. No worries, Happy. I didn't see your comment, brother. I'm sorry. Sometimes I miss some of your comment. I'm really sorry for that. Oh, my dog must have. How, man? How, Naj? How? How could you do that? Yesterday, I told that if you remember in my Discord, I told there is a 15-minute. There was a 15-minute week 50%. So before closing, before giving you the direction of something in Discord, I told that observe that 15-minute week 50%. Remember in my Discord, some of you got confused why that 50% is important and how can I use that 50%. Now I'm giving an example over here. You please compare it with yesterday's that area. Okay, yesterday I told that I'm more interested to look for sell. When I'm interested to look for sell and there is a weak 50% that has traded some kind of fair value gap, took all the liquidity. If the body close below this 50% and I'm looking for sell, that is my sign that this market is going to fall. If this weak 50% hold the market, that means I have to trail my stop loss faster, because maybe market will use this weak 50% as a last fair value gap and it will keep going higher. So look over here. I'm expecting this market, when it has traded this breakaway gap, I'm more expecting this market will trade this last fair value gap, right? From 15 minutes. So I'm watching this market would love to fall. When it would love to fall, this is the only barricade. Okay, so this red line is the only barricade that can stop the market and send it higher again. That is why this weak 50%, you will observe it very carefully. Very carefully, you will observe that one. See this candle trade that 50%, it could simply go higher again. Then when this candle closed below this 50% of that week, that means it is obvious market will trade this last fair value gap, or if there is any liquidity or anything, okay, whatever it is going to take that one. So if some of you got confused yesterday, I hope that it's clear to you now. Today also it didn't give the entry opportunity. So from this fair value gap, which I was looking here, remember here I was looking for a fair value gap to take the sell, same here, but market didn't give the give me the opportunity. So now what I'm looking for, 100% I'm looking for buy. It tapped to this 15-minute fair value gap high. It's my interest to look for the buying opportunity again. Any kind of order block, I'll look for that buy. First time it will take the liquidity, trade some kind of fair value gap, entry from the order block is acceptable. If market do this, go bit higher, lower, bit higher, and then take this low again, no more order block entry is valid anymore. It has to make some kind of fair value gap to take the entry over here. For the first time it has traded this fair value gap, the lowest down close body close candle after taking obviously the liquidity. The lowest down close body close candle, I will observe that candle as my order block to take the buy. Is that high probability? Of course not. But you have to understand that why you are looking for buy. You have to understand that as well. Okay. Anybody has any confusion about the market today? So the buy side has taken, we have outlined, the sell side has taken. Right now market is trading the fair value gap we bring here from the weekly chart. So this fair value gap come here from the weekly chart. Weekly, daily, hourly, 15 minute, from 15 minute, this is that fair value gap. This is the fair value gap that is going to determine our bias. Our bias is bullish until this fair value gap is not broken. If the fair value gap is broken, our bias will be shifted and it will be bearish again. I was fasting, brother. I have already iftar. It's like 8 30 at night over here in Bangladesh. I thought, how many likes did I get? 150 people are watching, 73 likes. Not fair, not fair. Okay, 52% people are profitable. Thank you so much, guys, for being profitable. Wizard has outlined 4 entries, 1 losing trade for 21 handle, 3 winning trades. Please subscribe to our channel. We are very near to 10k subscriber. If you really would love to appreciate our channel, subscribe to our channel. Give us some like. It's free of cost. You don't need to pay anything for liking the streaming. I'm extremely sorry for this buffering. I will fix this tomorrow. Just give me the time because I just came home. It's a break. It's a small break for, you know. Do you remember this sound? Now I'm not going to outline anything, okay? I'll just write down boom. Okay, it's not the order block. If the body close 1 tick above that line, then it's the order block. Otherwise, it's not the order block. I'll just write down the boom, okay? I'm showing you every entry opportunity. Every level that can be the reversal point for selling again. This low and the new opening gap low are the same area. Okay, the first presented gap low and the new opening gap low are around the same level. $63 handle. Are you willing to hold your trade for $63 handle without any partial? If you do that, you should not stay here in my life. You should not stay over here. If you do that without partial. For partial, always remember 15 to 25. Take a partial anywhere in between this line, anywhere, wherever you feel confident. Take the partial over there. This is the consecutive order block open. Okay, so I am going to mark. Okay, it didn't actually reach over there, so I don't need to mark it. It's okay. If I were you, that level I would never hold my trade after without partial above this level. I would never do that. As it came to this open, so I'm going to mark it as my order block. Okay, as it come to this open, but actually the order block start from there. So this whole area is the order block from there to until the lowest down close body close open. This whole area, as I have the consecutive order block, I'm going to mark it. Okay, it came here actually. This is the order block exactly. Okay, it's a losing trade. From there, stop loss will be here. Just one tick below this min threshold of this order block. That will be the stop loss. Target will be here. So we'll wait for again price come to the top of this fair value gap to take re-entry. If it doesn't take this low, if it take this low, I will wait for a market structure shift with a fair value gap. If it doesn't happen, no entry is valid. If this low is taken, if this low is not taken, it will close above this fair value gap, re-entry. Min threshold is holding the price, but I wouldn't take the risk for the low of this order block, which is 34 handle. Not interested to take this risk. If you would love to take that risk, just order block, you can do that, but I'm not interested for that. I would love to put it here, one tick below this min threshold, and then if I get stopped out 22 handle, I will take re-entry when market will close above this fair value gap again, rebuy until this low is not taken. If it close one tick above this fair value gap, that is my rebuy here. Stop loss, just going to cover the candle here, order block here, but it has to close one tick above that fair value gap, then the buy is valid. If you would love to take the sell, please go for it. I can take the risk over here from the order block, but not interested to take the risk from the order block. Prefer to close above this fair value gap. That is the most confident area to take the buy. So if the market close above this fair value gap, I'll take the buy until this low is not taken. If this low is taken, this fair value gap, I will not use this as my entry point again. Okay, this whole area, I'm not interested to look for buy anymore. Anything over here. It will keep falling, close below this area, whole area from 15-minute chart. I will start to look for sell, but I don't know where the market will go because I don't have any sell side liquidity. This 50-minute last fair value gap here to here, this fair value gap is the last barricade for holding this market. To hold this market, this is the last barricade. High to the low, and then it will go higher. I'll keep a line over here. If it closes below this fair value gap, maybe I'll look for this sell side liquidity. Not yet, but after 50-minute candle close below this area. Oh, this one is not valid actually. Here, that was the losing trade. It's a bit time to wait for next opportunity. Wait a bit. Those people who are profitable over here, please don't touch this market again. Please don't do it, because market has taken the liquidity, sell side and buy side, both of the liquidity has taken. Okay, everything we are working here with the without any liquidity level. So those people who are profitable over here, all of this area, whoever is profitable, don't touch this market again. It's a request to all of you. If you want to be profitable, you have to accept this. This market has done its job for today. Sell side has taken, buy side has taken after just opening. So it's all over the area is the lowest probable area to work, as we don't have any liquidity level anymore. Okay. The flash started. Which flash, Tamimi? I'm watching this market to see if it can close above this fair value gap. Why you are not why you are not taking the sell? Right now, market is trading the 50-minute last fair value gap and the daily last fair value gap low. So how can I take a sell over here? How is this even possible to take a sell over there? If it is broken, as I told at the beginning, if the last fair value gap is broken, then I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm not interested to look for sell. After 3 minutes, this candle is going to close. So after 3 minutes, if it closes below this last fair value gap, yes sir, then I will start to look for sell for this sell side liquidity. Within 3 minutes, if this 50-minute candle close below this last fair value gap, then I will start to look for selling opportunity. Otherwise, I will keep looking for a buying opportunity. Of course, brother Catty, you can change your bias if you want. I told that I will change my bias to sell if the 50-minute candle close the 50-minute last fair value gap below the 50-minute last fair value gap. Then I will change my bias. Until maybe this sell side liquidity, I don't know exactly. Today is the manipulation day, so it can of course go for the Monday low. Of course, it can do that. But for that, I need the confirmation. And the confirmation is body close below the 50-minute last fair value gap. Until it doesn't close here, I'm not interested to change my bias. I will keep looking for buying opportunity. I don't need to see this market will come here or here somewhere. No, I don't need it. I just need a small run. 50 handle, 60 handle, 100 handle run. A small run. If any of you would love to take the sell, please go for it. Let's see if it can make a fair value gap over here. If it can make a fair value gap, that is cool. as well as if it tap to this order block, I'll take rebuy over there to this order block. Stop loss should be below this order block, but I'm not able to do that, so I will put it over here. Otherwise, if it make a fair value gap over here, I'll try to take the buy from this fair value gap. Okay? If it can make a fair value gap, and of course it has to tap to this fair value gap. If it doesn't do that, I'm not going to take that entry. I'll just miss this trade. Simple. I'll just miss this trade. It has to tap to this fair value gap. I'm going to remove this one. A lot of lines. If there is a fair value gap, this order block entry is not valid anymore. If there is a fair value gap, this order block entry is not valid anymore. I'm going to remove this one and we'll have to wait for the fair value gap entry. So, here. This is gonna be my first partial over here around this area. I mean, it's not the first partial that can be the target. Partial you can take anywhere. If you want, you can take a partial around. We have a loss, right? 42 handle loss. So take a partial around 42 handle. Take a partial to 42 handle. So your loss will be mitigated. We took two losses, right? 21 handle, 21 handle, 221 handle loss, which is 42 handle loss. So try to take a partial around 42 handle, and then I would love to hold the trade until this area. After taking the partial around 42 handle, make sure that you have taken the partial around 42 handle. Okay. So that is your partial. Your partial has been taken here, which is 42 handle. After taking the partial, hold your trade until this area, until that area. After taking 42 handle partial, put your stop loss one tick below this candle which has traded this fair value gap, which is over here. Just 8 handle, something like that. Take that risk. It's worth it to take that risk, man. Trust me. Because it can come back again to trade this fair value gap top one more time. After taking 42 handle partial, which is our loss, right? Like 21 handle, 21 handle. You remember 42 handle loss? So 42 handle partial. Hold your trade until this last fair value gap. If you have any opportunity, then take another partial to this line. If you have any opportunity. If you don't have the opportunity, then any kind of down close candle you will get in between this run, put the stop loss below that down close candle. Now it's really a tight stop loss here. This is really a tight stop loss, but I don't want to take the risk. I got my partial. I don't want to take the risk anymore. That is why I trailed my stop loss. But if you ask me what should I do over here, stop loss has to cover that order block, which is 29 handle loss. Now, if I'm wrong, this market would love to fall a bit, then I will get a huge loss. So no need to take that risk. Instead, take that small risk. If you get stopped out, we'll try to take re-entry. Okay, that is more preferable to me. I hope that that is more logical. It's up to you. Because I need the speed now. Market is going to enter into the macro. If I don't get the speed, market enter into the macro, it can spend a bit time over here. It can fall a bit more. No need to take that risk. Instead, just work with the precision. If we get stopped out, we will have another opportunity to take a re-entry. I want to see a body close above that candle, which is going to be my order block. So then my stop loss will be safe. So if you ask me what I would love to do over here, I would love to put my stop loss over here around this area, which should be that. Oh, by the way, I got stopped out over here. Okay. Then when market will make the order block, I will put the order block level and I'll put my stop loss below that order block. I would love to do that. Here, we take 42 handle profit, sorry, partial, then we got stopped out with 8 handle loss. So overall something like that, but we will wait for the re-entry opportunity. No worries, it is more logical to me, okay, holding that huge stop loss. Instead I prefer to trail the stop loss, get stopped out, re-enter into the market from the order block. But it's up to you, brother. If you would love to hold it and take that risk, you can do it. I'm not interested to do it. So it has traded this order block, which is the lowest down close body close candle. Can trade the 50% of that order block before going higher. This order block is our high, how to say, I mean, this 15-minute fair value gap has been traded by that candle. So this is that order block. And this order block market is going to make is from 1 minute chart. Market structure shift, fair value gap, trade the fair value gap, then the order block. Lowest down close body close candle is gonna be our order block. So that order block is my rebuy opportunity. How long? Look over here what market has left over there. See this buy side liquidity. So I'm willing to look for the order block here to take re-entry. Which one is gonna be the lowest down close body close candle? That's gonna be my reorder block for re-entry. So let's see if it can close above this candle. So I can find my order block. Now here it's 40 handle. What should I do, brother? 40 handle, I can't take that risk. So I'll put it 1 tick below this order block, okay? So this order block here, put my stop loss 1 tick below this area. Would love to hold my trade until this buy side liquidity, okay? So if it tap to this order block, I will take I will take my entry. If it doesn't do that, I'm not going to take this entry. Even if I miss it, I'm okay with that. I will say it is just my bad luck. Market didn't take me, okay? I don't want to chase the market. Come back again, take me, I will go with him. Didn't take me, I will not go with the market. Even if I miss it, just you should keep watching. I'm not changing my bias. I'm not looking for sell. I'm trying to take the buy only. That is the only thing you are watching over here. But it will take me or not, it's up to him. I'm not going to chase the market. That's all, okay? Now sometimes it happens, it doesn't take me. It happens sometimes. But not interested to chase this market. At the same time, look over here. I put my stop loss here 1 tick below this order block because it has been traded. I believe the min threshold has been traded as well. Okay, it didn't trade the min threshold for a bit, but it's okay. It is an high. It's a confirmation that I don't want to fall when it failed to trade the min threshold. As you can see, it tapped to this fair value gap high and now it is going higher. It is my bad luck because it didn't trade that order block. It's just my bad luck. But think about this, when it's not my bad luck. When it's not my bad luck and it took me 51 handle is confirmed. Did I change my bias? Did I look for sell? No. Simply simple thing. Partial target. Partial target. Unfortunately, it didn't take me. Consider this just a bad luck. And you should keep watching what I'm doing here. Please keep watching that. How confident I was over there. Yeah, I could hold my trade until this area. See this area? I would get stopped out by the wick. I don't want to do that. I would love to take re-entry over here. Your job is to look for that. I didn't change my bias when I saw this market is falling. I know that where it is falling. I knew it. When it tapped to this last fair value gap, I knew it. 90% possibility market will come to this last fair value gap. Now, after trading this last fair value gap here, I tried to frame a buying opportunity from this order block, right? Now I got a loss over there. I'm okay with that. Market fall again, same logic. This logic, that logic, same logic. Come to this fair value gap, took the partial, wherever you would love to take the partial, I showed you. Come back again, order block. If it could tap to this order block, this is my profit. Unfortunately, it didn't give me that entry opportunity. Just one time. Keep watching. Was that Tamimi? Was that, man? Thank you, SK, for boom, man. Look over here where the market came. Just look over here. Guys, are you getting my point? Or are you saying that no, brother, this is not bad luck. You didn't know what you were doing. Did I explain you? So you have to let me know that you are getting the point or not. Okay? Yeah, I know that I missed this cell. I missed this cell. I know that. But I'm not interested to frame this cell. Here I was wrong. Okay. Here I'm right. What did I say? If the 15-minute candle close below this fair value gap, yes sir, I will start to look for this sell signal. Until then, I will keep looking for a buying opportunity. How long? Did I clearly say that? How long? And look where the market came and from where it is reacting. I took the entry from inversion fair value gap instead of order block. Yeah, more absolutely it is acceptable. Absolutely you can take the inversion gap entry, which is from here, I guess. It's a perfect inverse gap. The most I was not thinking about the inverse gap. Okay, so if any of you took that entry from this inverse gap, why this is inverse gap? Market trade this gap, take that liquidity. See, it's a perfect inverse gap. I'm looking for buy. I can use the order block. I can use the bullish fair value gap. I can use this order block. This was my re-entry. That's why I was watching for this order block. This is that inverse gap. Tap to this inverse gap. Where did it come? And from where it is reacting. This is for all your learning. Yeah, Murad, no problem, man. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. If you understand, then I'm happy. It's really so difficult, okay, to talk in front of people. So if you guys don't let me know you are getting my point, then I will keep saying the same thing. Otherwise, I don't get you guys are getting my point or not. Just think about that. It tapped to this order block. I'm in the market. Now, Morath took the entry from this inversion fair value gap. I forgot about the inversion fair value gap. I really forgot about that. Totally, I had no idea or I had nothing in my mind about this inverse gap. You know how to mark the inverse gap. This is the perfect inverse gap ever. I'm looking for buy. Look for any entry opportunity from anywhere you can see. It has traded this fair value gap. 22 Y2 model, market structure shift, fair value gap. Is there anybody that has closed below this fair value gap? No. Take the entry over here according to the rules. Put a stop loss below the, which is nearly impossible for me, to be honest. I can't do that. But according to ICT himself, 60 handle for 95 handle. So I don't trade gold, Snake. I don't trade gold, brother. I'm done gambling for today. I'm okay with the losses. Okay, Chris. You are looking for sell. So far I remember that you are looking for sell over here. So if you are looking for sell, then it was a fall. How can you be? You can lose, man. Is getting an understanding, sir. Thank you so much. Nudge. Wait for the last macro. Okay, let's see. If you guys want me to stay here for the PM session, I can do it. I have nothing to do. I'm all alone in my home. Nothing to do. I missed all the profitable entries and took two stop loss entries. Just bad luck. Yep, just bad luck. Look at the reaction from something very random. Did I ever say that I would love to hold my trade here, here, here? No. I simply say partial, close. This is the area where market should go. Now, can it fall? Can I take a sell? Of course you can take sell. But for that, you have to need the confirmation. 15-minute candle close below this 15-minute last parallel gap. Look for the sell for this sell side liquidity. Until then, this is a very strong zone. Very strong zone. Unfinished business order block. Coming back to trade this order block, then it will go higher again. Are you 100% sure? 100% no? This order block entry is not valid anymore. Why? Market reached to the level where it should reach, right? Now, it will hold it or not, I don't know. So I can't take re-entry over here. But market will react from there, market went higher again. Of course, it can happen. But I can't trust this anymore. I can't trust it. If market failed to trade this fair value gap, my buy is here. I'm already in the market for this area. When it tapped over there, no more buy is valid to me. I have to wait for next case of scenario. This is 11, so let's see how it is going to react from this 11. If you say this is not a good price action, I have no word to say. I'm trying my level best to make this shit price action easy to understand to all of you. Now, still, if it is hard for you, it's my failure. I will say like that way. Thank you, Naj. Breaker block. I'm not watching the breaker block yet. I will watch the breaker block after the run now. If it can make an unfilled fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, then I will start to look for the breaker block. Otherwise, I'm not watching any kind of breaker block right now. ICT is making this new concept for his son. What you will do for the I have the niece actually. What should I say? I think that the thing I'm saying here is so simple. Isn't it so simple? Today was lovely and green. Happily Tito is back and AM session is not boring at all. Take care, Mr. Chini. Yeah, take care, SK. I'm not taking this on, okay? I'm not taking this on, or this entry is not valid. I'm just watching it. Is it worthy to take it or not? Okay, not taking this entry. Even if it works, I don't care. I will not ask you to write down boom. I'm just watching if it can react from this propulsion block to until this order block, which is an unfinished business. I'm just watching it, okay? So until this order block, let me show you. It is an unfinished business. I'm not taking it. So anybody, please don't push the button. I'm just watching it. Please don't push the button. I mean, if you would love to go for the trade, it's up to you. It's your analysis, your entry. But please don't push the button because I just put this thing over here. Please don't do that. I'm just watching this propulsion block. If I want to go for the trade now, I will wait for the breaker block to take the buy. I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy now. No more buy is valid to me. If I would love to go for the buy, I will wait for the breaker block. If there is a breaker block, I will go for the buy. Otherwise, no buy is valid to me. I'm just feeling this market. I'm just watching this market by putting this thing. Please don't push the button. If you want to push the button, it should be your analysis, not mine. Here I don't see any buy. I am not interested to look for any kind of buy right now. I want to see the precision over here. This order block will work as a tick by tick, and then if it can go higher. Okay, just tick by tick. I just want to see the precise market, that's all. Not taking any entry over here. If I see any high probability again, I will go for it. But right now, no buy is valid to me. If I would love to look for any buy, I will wait for the breaker block entry. This thing I got in 2023, so precise. So I would love to feel this market again. That's all, nothing else. Where I am able to put my stop loss one tick below the area and I will get profit. So if it works like that way here, I'll be very happy to see that. In 2023, if you were with me in that area, I would do this type of things where my stop loss is bit lower and I could clearly tell that this market will come to this order block. Yeah, I know it is precise right now. I'm just trying to feel it one more time. Okay, just trying to feel it one more time, that's all. If any of you would love to take this on, that should be your analysis, not mine. I'm not looking for any kind of buy right now. No buy is valid to me right now. Perfect. Let's see if it can engineer some liquidity before falling. If it fall, now I have the unfilled fair value gap. I have the opportunity to look for the breaker block. If I get the breaker block, I'll go for that. What would be your weekly bias for this week? Netkit, I have talked about this at the beginning of this stream. After I'm done, please watch that first part, okay? That reaction is so precise. This reaction is so precise. When I have this propulsion block, came to this propulsion block, maximum it can tap to the order block here. Maximum, that is the maximum line. It is really so awesome. I didn't get my, like a confident yet about this precise price action. I hope that very soon I will get that back, because in 2024 it was not. You would see that this market simply fall, stop me out, then it reach where I was waiting for. But this is too precise. This is so, so clean, something like that. I really love to work with this type of market. Okay. I'm watching here the first presented gap as well as new day opening gap. See here, the new day opening gap low. It has stayed that new day opening gap low until market doesn't close above this new day opening gap. No buy is valid. No sell is valid until market close below this 15-minute last fair value gap. I don't want to look for any kind of sell, by the way. I would love to see if market can keep going higher. That is my only interest to see. I didn't get any subscriber today. It's really so painful. Why I didn't get any? I just need 33 more subscriber to make it 10k. Guys, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Now look at those sellers. Whoever think that sell and whoever was thinking like this market is now going to fall for next liquidity level, I don't know where is it. What happened to them? They started to cry. Oh man. তুই দেয়ালের শরীরে যত ধুয়ে যাওয়া মানুষ বিষাদা প্রতিহিংসা তোমার চেতনার যত উদ্ভাসিত নরুণ আকাশে নতুন অকস্মাতে ডুবে থাকা তোমার প্রিয় কলম তার চোখের কাছাকাছি এসে যেন পথ ভেঙে দুটো মঞ্চিত্র. By the way, Jack is here. Jack, you are here. How about that small 15-minute CB? If you are asking for this one, I really don't care about this type of a small CB. I don't look at them. Now you can say that why? Because they're too small. Now if I put it like this, okay, like this, you will never be able to see this fair value gap. Never ever. If you would love to see this fair value gap, you have to stretch the chart like this way, and then you will be able to see the CB. I'm more interested to look for this CB here, this one. I'm more interested to look about that. Inshallah, Baragan. Guillermo, where are you from, brother? Bangla song covered the full song. Man, I'm not a singer. I was singing, I don't remember that. It will close above this new day opening gap. I'll start to look for buy again. Anybody can tell me what was my bias for today? From the very beginning, what was my bias for today? Anybody can tell me. And at the same time, let me know if anyone took any kind of buy to this leg. I just clearly told that please don't copy my trade over here. But at the same time, if anyone was thinking about that buy, or did you take, any of you took that buy or not? Another position? No position. I'm from Ecuador, bro. South America, a pleasure. That's cool, man. Welcome to our family, brother. Thank you, Marquis. Thank you so much for telling me that. Yeah, all of this fall, I missed that run. All of this fall, I missed that run. Right? I don't care about that. Yeah, I could take the sell from this fair value gap. You remember this fair value gap? I could take it. Though it is risky, but I could take the sell from this fair value gap if it could tap to this area. It didn't give me. Okay, I'll just let it go. Why was that? Because when it tapped to this fair value gap, I clearly told that if this market come here, tap to this fair value gap, it will fall for this fair value gap. So when it has closed below this fair value gap, let me show you, closed below this fair value gap by that specific candle. At the same time, it has made a bearish fair value gap. That is a selling opportunity from this fair value gap. Risky, very risky to take the sell from this fair value gap, but that's a selling opportunity. I don't need that. I prefer to take buy here, buy there. Here, if it was 23, I would say take the buy from there. Logic is very simple. It has taken all the liquidity, it has taken, right? Market structure shift, the perfect market structure shift ever. Immediate reaction. Lowest down close body close candle is the order block. Market didn't trade the order block, come back again to trade this order block. After trading this order block, propulsion block. Trading this propulsion block, keep going higher. Came to this last fair value gap. All I need to see if this body can close above this fair value gap to frame another buying opportunity. If it can close above this nude opening gap. Now you can say, brother, why? Your bias is bullish and we should take the buy. When market was falling over there, why I didn't take the sell? Because this fair value gap has the power to stop the market, send it higher. Same, this nude opening gap has the power to stop the market, send it lower. Why do I need to take that risk? I don't need to take it. To the week at 10 a.m. in 15 minutes, we want price to go above the C with body. If we want price to go more higher, yeah, absolutely, brother. Let me clear this one more time. I prefer that week has taken all the liquidity, trade a fair value gap. Now, this fair value gap doesn't need to create from 50-minute chart or the same time frame. You can go to the upper level, look for the fair value gap over there, 1 or 2, okay, here. So if this candle has made the 15-minute week, remember, if this candle, which is the 4-hour candle, if this candle has made that 15-minute week over here, then I can't use this fair value gap from 4-hour chart. I can't use it. So here, this week has traded this fair value gap, but this candle didn't close yet. From 15-minute chart, we are seeing the week from that 4-hour candle. So here, I'm in 15-minute chart. This candle has taken all the liquidity, but didn't trade any fair value gap. If it doesn't trade any fair value gap, this week 50% is not important to me. This week 50% is not important to me at all. Now, for example, this week has taken all the liquidity, trade a fair value gap over here. It is forbidden. It has to trade the fair value gap. For example, it has traded some kind of fair value gap. Then this week 50% is important to me. It's extremely important. Maybe my bias is bullish. So I'm thinking that this market will go higher. Trust me, this week 50%, which has taken all the liquidity, trade a fair value gap. This 50% has the power to stop the market, send it lower again. Okay, it has that power. So I want to see the body close above the week 50%. There is nothing called fake breakout. One tick close above this week 50%. This is a bullish market. Market is going to take that high. At least that high, or if there is any other liquidity level, it is going to take that liquidity level. That's for sure. I have the buy side liquidity here. I didn't see this. Okay, sorry. That is for sure. But for that, it has to take the liquidity, trade the fair value gap. Now, maybe my bias is bearish. I'm expecting this market will fall. Okay, today I'm expecting it will go higher, but maybe today I was expecting that market will fall for the sell side liquidity. I will expect this market will never reach until the 50% of that week. It will never reach to that level. Even if it come over here, nobody is going to close above the 50% of that week. Week can go little higher, but it has to be below that high. because this high has taken all the liquidity. There is no liquidity left. If it go higher, then all the support trader, they will be profitable. So this market can't go above that high. I'm going to repeat it one more time because some of you have the confusion about the weak 50%. I'm going to repeat it one more time. First of all, just think that this week has taken all the liquidity, okay? Relatively equal highs or everything it has taken, and it has traded a fair value gap. Unfortunately, it didn't trade any fair value gap, so I don't care about this week 50%. I don't care about that. This is just for an example. This week has traded some kind of fair value gap. My bias is bearish. Why? Because I have some kind of sell side liquidity or support zone. My liquidity is always support and the resistance zone. See this high and that high. They are the relatively equal highs or the resistance zone. Here, this is the resistance zone. I'm seeing that all the people are taking sell over here. All the people, because they are seeing this is a double top, triple top, something like that. So they are seeing this is a resistance zone. They took sell over there. If this market come and take this low, all of these people will be profitable. All of them will be profitable, okay? So what market actually do? When market has fallen, all of these people start to think that take sell, take sell, take sell. It is falling. This is the trap. This fall is the trap. Now, when everyone in this market, every single person entered into this market, what this market will do? It will come until the last fair value gap here below this support zone. All of these people who took the buy, they got stopped out here. Price trade this last fair value gap. Now reaching for these people who took the sell by believing this is the double top, triple top or something like that. So it is going for that area. If it wants to go over here, before going to this area, it can do one more thing. What is that? It can make 4 top, 5 top, 6 top, 7 top. How do I know that it is going to take that zone now? That is the place where I will use this weak 50%. If body can close above that weak 50%, market is going to stop them out. All of the sellers are going to be stopped out. Market is not going to make more tops over there to make the fake run, fake fall. For example, market is not bullish. Okay, there is no buy side liquidity left. Market has taken all the buy side liquidity. Now I have the sell side liquidity. Here I have some kind of double bottom or triple bottom. So market has made the sell side liquidity. Now market is going higher. If it come to the 50% of this week, most of the people who took the buy here, they will get profit. Some of them will not take the profit because this is a zone, right? This is zone. It doesn't need to take the high. Some of them won't get stopped out. So they don't close the trade. They will wait until the high of this week, which has taken all the liquidity. So they will close their trade. Whoever took the buy here, they will close their trade over there. Now market should not go above that area. What should I expect? It will go higher, then it will fall and stop them out, all of them out. How do I know that it is going to happen? If this market failed to trade the 50% of that week, it is the highly confident shell for me. So confident, I will be so confident to take the sell. If it failed to trade that 50%, even if it trade that 50%, body should not close above that line. Still, I'm bearish. I'm thinking that all of these buyers are going to be stopped out. This is how I'm going to use the weak 50%. Is that clear? I know I talk too much. Look at this new day opening gap. See, market was struggling to break it. That new day opening gap. Am I willing to take the bite? 100% no. Until it is not broken. Is that clear, cat lover? Welcome back. Thank you, Katie Khan. Bro, how more than 70% people trade ICT style in NQ? I cannot see anyone who trade NQ old style. I didn't understand, Kitty Khan. What did you say? My English is a bit weak, so you have to make it a bit easier so that I can understand. Today, we have outlined some trades here. There. It was an NQ over there. This is all we have done today, right? There. We didn't do anything over here. Then we framed another buy there around this area. Stop loss was so far I remember it was here. Just one tick there. That was the another buy here. Then we have framed a sell as well. What was that sell, by the way? Oh yeah, there. There was a sell. Stop loss was one tick above that gap. Here somewhere, I don't remember. Here, I guess. Until this area. That was a sell. Buy, sell, buy. We tried to frame a sell here. Didn't happen. We took a loss over there. 21 handle loss. So far I remember. That was a loss. And we had another loss. I guess it was there. Yeah. We had loss here. Here was 21 handle, something like that loss. And then we have found another buy there. We have mitigated all of our loss here. All of our loss has been mitigated over there with a very small stop loss. And then we have missed this beautiful trade. Just for a handle or few handle, we missed this trade. This one I was just observing. I don't want to add it. This is all our trading for today. I know this is a very bad price action, but still, when wizards were with you, how was this price action? Clear. Thank you. Thank you, Outlander. Meow. Thank you. Got it. Thank you, Cat Lover. Awesome stream. Thank you. Thank you, Outlander. Thank you, guys. So after 4 minutes, the stream is going to be end. I believe. I'm so sorry for this buffering. I don't know why it is buffering too much. In my phone, it is buffering and buffering. I have nothing to do over here, okay? So I have to let this go. Nothing to do over there. Outlander, what about your account size? Is it plus or is it minus? And Cat Lover as well. And Naj as well. Let me know, guys. Are you red? Are you green? Hey Yamba, how are you, man? By the way, Michael, you are here. The only guy who took the wizard, I mean the most expensive membership from my channel. I was, I just got the notification about the membership. I never get that notification when someone take the membership, but I got that membership notification. Then I just saw the wizard. It's near about $50. I mean, so I was thinking, who is that guy? I never see his name. Oh man, this YouTube is too naughty. Run to nephew. No, she's in Dhaka. I am in Khulna. Like too far from me. I will go to her in Saturday, inshallah. Okay. Thank you so much. No problem. You're missed. Thank you, Red. Good evening, Titu. Welcome back, brother. Hey, Hassan. Good evening, man. Thank you for welcoming me. 2K payout today. I love when my analysis matches yours. It gives me a little confidence to hold on to trade. Oh, Ben, that's cool, man. I'm really happy when some of you say that you are going to get some payout. And please share some kind of proof, okay, so I can share it, because people think that my followers are all of them are loser, okay, nobody is going to get the payouts, and sometimes I also feel like that way. Then it make me depressed. I'm trying my level best to make this market easier to read. Still, my followers are not profitable. How is this even possible? So some of you, if you get the profit, try to share it so that I can share it as well. If you have no problem, okay. Jonathan Green, that's cool, man. Green Outlander, thank you, brother, for being green, man. Hi, the TPT code is 30%, not 50%. Okay, let me talk about this a bit. Yeah, I'll edit it, man. I just came home, so I didn't have the time to edit that. So I will edit it, okay. Yeah, take profit trader right now, they have 30% discount, which is gonna cost maybe $119, something like that. But there is no activation fees, okay, no activation fees. You will get daily payout, as well as you will get some point, okay. When you will earn some money, you will get some point. If you can have some payout, you will get more point, and this point you can use to reset your account. You know, a lot of things you can do this thing. So take profit trader right now is the best choice to me. I have already bought one, but they didn't give me the activation yet. I hope that I will be able to trade from tomorrow the take profit trader, and I will use that account just for 930 fair value gap entry, okay, first presented gap entry. So I will just use that account to see that if I can pass that, I mean, challenge account by using 930 first presented gap, just by 930 first presented gap, nothing else. So I will use that by like that way, okay. So this is why I'm saying, if any of you are interested about take profit trader, I will edit that. It is not 50%, it is 30%. I didn't have the time, so I was unable to edit that. I'll edit that to 30%, no activation fees right now. I really appreciate all of you if you buy the account right now, because there is no activation fees. Glad you are back, Chitu. Hey, Red Pill Unplugged. Thank you, man. 3 accounts green. That's awesome, man. Outland, that's awesome, man. Thank you, James. Thank you so much, man. Sir, when I'm doing paper trading, I'm in profit, but when I go for pass the eval, I face losses. It's your psychology, brother. You have to work with your psychology. You have to buy more eval. I guess like 5 to 10 eval you have to buy, then you have to try one after another. Now, if you buy one account and try to pass it, it's a huge pressure, okay. I have just one account, I have to pass it, I have to make it like some profit from there. No, it's not going to work like that. That's a trap. That's a trap, man. You have to spend some money for your business, man. If you think that this trading will give you the financial freedom without spending money, or maybe a bit money, little bit money, no, you are wrong. I'm not saying this to Sachin, I'm saying this to all of you. If you think like that, it's nearly impossible. You have to make sure that, for example, you will buy 10 account. Out of 10 account, you will pass maybe 3 to 4 account. Out of 3 to 4 account, funded account, you will blow maybe 2 account or 3 account. You will have just 1 account left. And that 1 account will give you the payout. That payout will cover all of your cost of your evaluation, and as well as you will get some profit. This is how this will work. And then slowly you will grow, slowly you will grow. You will make more funded account. But like the thing most of us will do, okay, because we are not rich, we are poor. I'm not saying all of you, I'm saying some of us, okay. Please don't misunderstand me, please, it's a request. Most of us are poor, so we think like, okay, let's buy a take profit trader account, it's $119, okay, let's buy it. Okay, I have bought it. Now it's all pressure on me, I have to pass it. Sometimes a good setup, after taking a loss, there is a good setup, very beautiful setup, but we are afraid to push the button because I have just one account. If I mistakenly take another losing trade, I'm gonna blow this account. Think over there, you have 10 take profit trader account, or maybe 5, 10 my funded futures account, maybe 20 apex account, for example, just for example. In one account, you took 2 losses. but there you see that this buy here, that buy is so cute to me. I'm already profitable here by one account, then I took two losses in another account, right? Two loss in another account. Now this account, when I will try to push the button, man, I won't be able to push the button. Why? Because I have already taken two losses. What I will do, I'll simply switch another account, which is a fresh account. I'll go for that trade and I will get profit to that account. But if I had just one account, no, it's not possible, man. It's just my opinion and this is my thinking. Most of us are not profitable because we actually struggle by one account. We think that because in social media we keep seeing people are taking one account and they are making million payout. All of you know about the Jet Cap. So he has uploaded a video, I don't remember when, where he told that you think I'm just making this by one account. No, I have blew thousand prop firm account, thousand prop firm account, near about 200k account he has blown. That means 200k dollar he has blown to make $1 million. It's simple logic, brother. Up 900, one take profit account today. Hey Marcus, did you use my code? If you didn't use my code, I'm gonna block you, okay? I'm just paper trading, but I'm positive on it. I'm gonna buy my Eval next month. So I told this long time ago. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. I have to pay after I pass the first phase. Take profit trader, you don't need to pay anything. I mean, if you buy a take profit trader account and you can pass it, you don't need to pay anything. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a small solution, okay, for this. Maybe we are poor, okay, we are doing a hard job, but I want my financial freedom from trading. So what I have done, maybe my salary is $1,000 and my expense is $900. So I have just $100. What I have done, I save that $100 and then I buy one account. Don't do that. Instead, work at least 5 months. Every month, save at least $100 and after 5 months, you have $500. Buy 5 accounts all together. Don't copy trade. Don't do that. You will copy trade when you will have like 50 funded account. Then you will do the copy trade. Until then, I mean, I'm just giving an example. Don't copy trade at the beginning. Instead, work with one account. Simple logic you will put in one account. Simple logic. Why you guys don't listen to me? One win, stop. Two loss, stop. One win, stop. Two loss, stop that account. Switch your another account. Fresh account. Try in that account. You took two loss, stop. Go another account. One win, stop. Go another account. One win, stop. Go another account. Two loss, stop. 5 account, done. Switch to paper trade. Keep doing the paper trading. Keep doing the paper trading. Come back tomorrow. Start with that first account, whichever you have used yesterday. Go serially. Yesterday you came to the account where you took 2 losses yesterday, right? Again, tried 2 times. First time you got loss. You have one more opportunity, right? Second time you got profit. 1 loss, 1 profit. Maybe at the break even, maybe a bit loss. You still have some loss. Stop. Switch another account. This has also 2 losses. Tried 1 time, loss. Tried 1 time, loss. Stop. Go another account. Yesterday you had some profit in this account. Today you got 2 losses. Stop. Go another account. Yesterday you had the profit here. Today you got another profit here. Stop. Finally, last account where you got some losses yesterday, 2 losses. Tried to make some profit here. 1 win, stop. 2 loss, stop. Go to paper trade again. Come back tomorrow again. Keep doing this. Except this, it's nearly impossible to being profitable from this trade. From this or to sell in this trading. If you want to be a profitable trader, you need more account. Now you can say, brother, what you are saying, this is not a good thing. When we will trade our own money, what will happen? Forget about that. If you had that time when you are going to trade your own account, you will have million of dollar. You don't need to think about this. Right now you are poor. I am poor. I have to think about this prop firm. And if you would love to work with this prop firm, this is the only way. Out of 10 account, you will pass maybe 3 to 4 account maximum. Out of this 3 to 4 funded account, you will get maybe 1 or 2 payout, or maybe all of them you will blow. Come back again with the 10 account. The more account you can work separately, the more probability for the payout you will get from there. Just you have to use one logic. Never ever violate these rules. 1 win, stop. 2 loss, stop. Brother, I took an entry that's a break even. What can I do? Man, you didn't trade yet. I mean, that account you didn't touch it, right? Just you are at the break even. That means you didn't take any entry over there. Still, 1 win, 2 loss. Brother, I took an entry and I took a partial, maybe $57 partial. Then I got a stop out to the break even. What I will do? Stop. You have got your winning trade. Stop over there. That is your winning trade account. $57. Brother, I got $10 partial only. Just $10. Stop over there. That's your win. Now there is some math. There is something else. There is a lot of more explanation. There can be something more. I'm saying you the real way to be profitable from this area. I talked about this a lot before. By the way, someone was asking me about the new low today. I'm only looking for the buy, okay? So I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. I will look for sell if and only if this 50-minute last parallel gap is broken. If it is broken, I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm only interested to look for buy. Here, this buy side liquidity is my next target. Here, this buy side liquidity. Right now, it's the lunch hour. I'm not interested to trade over there inside this lunch hour. So, but this buy side liquidity is my next level where I'm expecting this will be taken, and then market will keep going higher because tomorrow is CPI. I want to see that CPI will need some room. Okay, so CPI needs some room. It has to leave this nude opening gap for CPI. That is just my opinion. Of course, it can fall. If you are looking for fall or sell, please go for it. For going for this buy side liquidity, it has to break this 50-minute last parallel gap. So this last parallel gap and this 50-minute last parallel gap are the same. Until market doesn't close above this last parallel gap from 50-minute chart, it is not going for that buy side liquidity. Until market is not going to close below this 50-minute last parallel gap, it is not going for that sell side liquidity. Simple. If you ask me any kind of entry opportunity right now, I'm not interested to frame any setup after 11:30 to until 12:50. So around 12:50. If you find any entry, I prefer to go over there because lunch hour is always low probable area to trade. At the same time, this morning session was so beautiful. I will say this is so beautiful price action. The way we have explained, we tried, it was so beautiful. And if you are profitable, stop trading at the PM session. Tomorrow is CPI. The more it will go near to that CPI, the more bad price action you will start to observe to this market. Okay, so that is why I just give you the reply. I don't remember who was asking that question. Yeah, that's all. Okay, have to spend money to make money. Absolutely, Outlander. Who need to blocking? Nobody, man. I think. Oh, okay, yeah, that was Alex. Alex was asking, I guess. Alex, that is just my opinion. Okay, of course it can make a new low, but I'm only interested to think about the buy. And Pablo, I'm not interested to trade right now because this is the lunch hour. Around the lunch hour, no trade is valid to me. I'm not interested to trade around the lunch hour. So I will try to trade after 12:50 again. Until 12:50, no more entry. I use the 8:30 open to look for the extreme premium and extreme discount. So when market is above the 8:30 and midnight open, here I have the midnight open as well. See this line? This is the midnight open. Here, New York, midnight open. Okay, so you can see. This is that candle. Why it is from 1? It should be from 12. Let me check what happened. That one. Is that 12? Yeah, of course, that is the 12. Okay, I guess the time change has changed my indicators. Okay, that is the actually midnight open. This was the midnight open. This is the 8:30 open. My mistake. So I use this 8:30 open for the morning session. This 8:30 open is uh, not valid for the PM session. It is only valid until the AM session. This midnight open, and the 8:30 open. When market is below this area, it is in this deep discount if my bias is bullish. If my bias is bearish and when market is above this area, then it is in deep premium. I would love to look for sell only. If my bias is bullish and market is above this two line, I don't have any importance to this two line. Okay, this two line I don't have any importance. 8:30 open, midnight open, no importance to me if my bias is bullish. So I hope that it is understandable if it is. Thanks Tito, I didn't have any buffering. That's cool, man. Brother, there is a change in time from Bangladesh with New York trading 1 hour. I used to see 9:30 open in 8:30 from BT time, but now it's from 7:30. Yeah, it's now 7:30. 8:30 open is okay, right? Yeah, 8:30 open is okay. Now it has changed. 2 hours actually difference between these two area. Murad X, are you profitable? No, sir, I'm not profitable. Oh man, why? Why you are asking me that? I need that reply first. Then I will say you I'm profitable or not. Murad, you have to say me that why you are interested about that. If I'm profitable, you are going to follow me. If I'm not profitable, you are not going to follow me. Is that something like that? I was talking to about the prop firm things. So guys, this is the most important part. If you have the problem with your money, then wait. Save more money. Then you sometimes you message that, brother, I'm not profitable. I'm afraid to push the button. The reason is you have just one account. And if you work with one account, it's gonna be so difficult for you to push the button after taking one losing trade. It's gonna be so difficult, and when you will see that this has went so far, you will start to chase the price, and then you will get another stop out. That is why you need more account. If you have more account, it's gonna be very easy for you to utilize all of those account to make your first payout. Try this one time. If you don't believe me, then do one more thing. Go to paper money, make 10 different account and do whatever I tell you to do. You will see that you are getting your payout. Very simple, brother. Salute to you. Hope you would be doing great, man. I'm so fine, man. Made 251 one account, but blew the other account. It was 400 up with 5 days trading and got it blown with one trade. So bad for me. Just by one day, one trade, you blew it. It's really so bad, man. So bad. Happy to see you back. Thank you. Thank you, G-Man. Thank you, G-Man. Happy, didn't you put the stop loss or did you do the over leveraged? Never over trade, never over leveraged. You were missed. I took some payouts in January finally, but lost that account. I'm still so happy to have gotten that far. Yeah, G-Man, that's the part. If you get your payout, it will boost you. And with that payout, you will be able to make more money. but I'm really happy to know that you got the payout. I say that I prefer that in one account. Okay, maybe you bought 10 account. It will cost, if you go for the take profit trader, it will cost $1,190, $1,190. It will cost $1,190 for 10 take profit trader account. Out of 10 account, maybe you have passed 4 account. You will easily pass 4 account. Trust me. If you buy 10 account, you will pass 4 account easily. Out of 4 funded account where you don't need to pay anything because they have waived the activation fees, right? No activation fees, so you don't need to pay anything. All your expend is $1,190. Out of 4 funded account, maybe you blew 3 funded account. 3 funded account you have blown. 1 funded account will give you at least $2,000. At least $2,000 you will get from that 1 funded account. If you just follow one rule, that is 1 win, stop, 2 loss, stop. Simple, man. You have spent $1,200, you got $2,000. Spend again $1,100, sorry, $1,200, blow 9 account, 1 account will give you $2,000. After giving you $2,000, you blow that account, don't care about that. Buy another 10 account. Every 10 account will give you $800. Every 10 account will give you $800. You have just 1 account. You bought 1 account. That 1 account will make you depressed. You will keep going to depressed again and again. This is the rules of trading. Thanks for your market analysis, brother. Always love it. Thank you, Gurmit. Hell yeah, I what did you say? Oh man, all my money out for all trading and made a little money. Yeah, at the beginning you will make little money. At the end, this money will be million. You will spend 100K. You will spend every month 100K for making million of dollar. Cost of learning at this point. Yeah, absolutely, brother. I'm out of the funded accounts for a while. I'm willing to try take profit trader, but I'm not understanding the one-time fee of on. There is no one-time fee, brother. Leonardo Miguel, there is no one-time fee. I didn't edit that to the top of this screen. You can see there is like 50% discount. Right now they have 30% discount. For 50K account, it's gonna cost $190, $119. No one-time fee. There is no one-time fee. This is for a limited time. So I prefer whoever love take profit trader, buy some account. Okay, and never ever go for 50% discount or any other discount. Keep this discount because here you don't need to pay any one-time fee, which is the activation fees. No activation fees. Okay. I know it's so bad too. I took a big order, thought it will no, it's a very bad thing, brother. Over leverage will kill you, but it corrects itself. But my account didn't support the trailing and blew the account. Shit happens. You have to learn from your mistake. If you don't learn from your mistake and if you keep doing that mistake, it's a wasting of time. Don't waste your time. You have to learn it. So today you have learned that even though my bias was right, even though market went exactly where I was looking for, but because of my over leveraged, I was not in that trade. It stopped me out. It blew my account. I will never go for over leveraged again. I don't care how many losing trade I have taken one after another, but I will never go for over leveraged. Never ever. So if you can tell this to yourself, write it down on the paper. I told in my Discord one thing. I don't know why 90% of the people don't give a shit about this, but it is too much important. Too much important. All the things you want to do in the market, write it down on the paper. Keep it in front of your eyes when you are trading. This simple thing will change your whole trading career. You can ask me why is that? Now, guys, I talk a, how can I say? I mean, I talk too much. I don't remember the year, but in that year in USA there was a criminal. Okay, so he did some crime. I don't know what was that crime. I don't remember actually. But the judge has finally decided that he should hang. Okay, until his death. But the scientist decided as he is going to die, so let's do some experiment on him. I hope that some of you know about this story. It's a true story. So they put that guy into a cell and then tie his hand and leg, everything on the chair, tie his eyes as well. He was not seeing anything, and then tell him a snake is going to bite you. But before tying his eyes, he saw the snake. Okay, it was a very poisonous snake. I don't remember the name as well. But they didn't let the snake bite him. Instead, they do one thing. They actually give some kind of pinch. Okay, some kind of pin. I don't know, some kind of pinch. No snake bite. Something manually. Okay, they do something like by the pinch on his hand, and that guy died because of the poison. This is our brain. Okay, this guy knew that that snake is going to bite him. So when the scientist actually pins him by the pin, he thought that is the snake bite, and he died by the poison. This poison has made in his brain. Our brain is so so mysterious. If you write it down on the paper, your all the rules and whatever you want to do, if you do that, if you write it down on the paper, it will change your whole trading career. You will never notice that how much improved you have done without even trying. If you just do this one thing, write everything on the paper. So silly, but it's so effective. Trust me. Every single person in this world who are successful in trading or in any other business or anywhere, every single one of them write down their plan on the paper. Go and check. If you want to prove me wrong, go and check. All of them write down their plan on the paper. It is forbidden. You have to do it. In a normal eyes, it doesn't have any value, but it has a lot of value, man. Lot of value. Hey, Red Pill Unplugged. I love you, man. Thanks for using the code, man. I love you. Thank you so much. Don't copy trade them. Go one after another. Use one thing. One win, stop. Two loss, stop. Never over leveraged. Never over trade. This is the base of trading. This speech is better than copying Tito's trade. I'm so sorry for that big speech. But it is really so important. I don't know why people doesn't give a shit about these small things. As I told in my Discord, this ocean doesn't made by all of the water doesn't come over here. Every single drop of water all combined and make this ocean. Same thing in trading. A small step is gonna make you profitable. I know 80% of the people will just let this go. This guy just keep talking about shit. No, man, I have talked about this price action. I have done it from 9:30, before the 9:30 to until 11:30. I talked about this price action so precisely, one after another. Just one take, and rest of the time I didn't talk about this only one trade. No, I didn't do that. I keep going with you one after another when price was moving. After 11:30 to 12:50, I don't do anything over here. I can do. You can do. We should not do. All of us can do that, but we should not do that, because this is a rule. Never violate this rule. Hey Slate, long time, man. Yeah, it's a long time, man. It's good advice. Thanks, Tito, brother. Feeling bad with account blown. Thanks, we'll definitely do that. Blowing account is the expense. If you feel bad for blowing an account, you are thinking it in a wrong way. Don't think like that. A blowing account is the part of this game. Something like getting funded account. You are so happy. If you blow the account, you should be so happy. Like the guy sometimes ago he told that he got some payout and then he blow the account. He was saying that, oh man, I'm very happy because I got some profit, or I come until this area. Yeah, that should be your, like motive. You have to be very happy. By the way, guys, can you understand my English? I'm always worrying about my English. It's a good notate for the rest of the day. The schoolman, if you are in the mood, can you explain why you have two order block bottom of chart, on red, on blue? On red, on blue. Okay. First of all, this is a gap, fair value gap. This is a inversion fair value gap. So this inversion fair value gap here, I marked this on. And this is a fair value gap 22 YT model. Market structure shift, fair value gap. That is that fair value gap. This order block has created with the 15-minute chart. So when market came to this 15-minute fair value gap, that is a 15-minute fair value gap. On my right, you can see this fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So when market came to this 15-minute fair value gap, the lowest down close body close candle is gonna be my turtle soup order block. I don't know how to say this one, but this is a turtle soup order block or something like that. So in other words, no need to focus on this order block. I would love to keep it over there because this order block has been created by 1 minute chart trading to 15-minute fair value gap. Now this order block over here, this is the 1 minute fair value, 1 minute chart. So here, when I mark this order block, there is no other time frame is aligned with 1 minute chart. In 1 minute chart, market structure shift, fair value gap. This is the lowest down close body close candle. This is that order block. Trade that order block. Lowest down close body close candle is the propulsion block over here. See this propulsion block here. This is that propulsion block here. After trading this propulsion block, market has made the unfilled fair value gap over here. So that should be there. This is that unfilled fair value gap. If this market fill this fair value gap 100%, I will start to look for breaker block entry for buy again until it doesn't take this low. So this order block is from different time frame. 1 minute fair order block from 15-minute chart. This order block is one time frame, that is 1 minute chart. All the things has created in 1 minute chart only. Thank you, brother. Your English is like trying a new exotic food. At first you aren't sure if you will like it, but slowly after time you go to like it. Thank you, Slate. I'm off to bed. Tito, thanks. Bye. Good night. Good night, Outlander. Good night, man. Your English is perfect to understand. Thank you, Gurmit. Your English is better than mine. Oh man, don't say like that. Good night, Outlander. Please go for sleeping, man. That's why no, it's late. No, it's man. So thank you, guys. So that is why I was just ranting over here after explaining all of this price action. Today, I framed a lot of entries, right? Two losing trade. Yeah, 21 handle. Yeah, I could put the stop loss over here. I didn't do that. Even if I get stopped out, I don't care about that. But my stop loss, I never want to make it too big. I would love to put it too tight because now this is the perfect market, precise market. I don't want to take that risk. That is why my stop loss is too tight. Every single time I'm gonna put it very tight. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, I'll let this go. Have you ever seen me to talk about any entries without partial? Except that one, because I was expecting by the news it will take that liquidity. So I will have no opportunity to take the partial. Just because of the news, it will take the liquidity and I'm gonna get my profit. So without partial, I had to frame this trade because of the news. If there was no news, I would simply say that take the partial when it tapped to this 830 open. Take the partial over there. Because of the news, I was not able to do that. For example, here, what did I say? Take the partial around 25 handle, at least 25 handle, take the partial. It was at 69 handle run. I clearly tell you, take the partial at least around 25 handle and then trail your stop loss or whatever you want to do, because 69 handle, you don't need to be profitable. Remember this one, this buy, where was that? This buy. Take the partial over here, 42 handle, then hold your trade until the last fair value gap here. There was the last fair value gap, this area. hold it until this area. Take partial, stopped out to the break even, or maybe 3 handle loss. Put the stop loss a bit lower. I don't remember exactly where was the stop loss. This one, I tried to take it. I didn't get the opportunity to take that entry. Market didn't take me, just didn't take me. If I take an entry, I will never let that run go without partial. Some of you can think that, brother, I took 2 contract entry. If it give me 50 handle, it's gonna be $2,000 profit. If I take a partial of 25 handle, then the profit is gonna be 50%. You are thinking about your profit. I'm thinking about the loss. If it doesn't reach over there, instead it come back again and stop me out, what is going to happen? I'm gonna lose that money as well. So what I want to do, it's a 25 handle run, 15 to 25 handle anywhere, but there is no level, brother. Why I will take that partial? This is forbidden, but this is a volatile market. I don't care. Take the partial, put the stop loss to the break even, let the run go wherever you are expecting it to go. You will be profitable. In the meantime, try to trail your stop loss if you can. Just trail your stop loss. Partial is forbidden. It will always give you the profit. Get stopped out, wait for the re-entry opportunity. If market provide you re-entry opportunity, go for it. Just go for it. If it doesn't provide you the re-entry, be happy with that partial and break even. Now, brother, I'm using some trailing stop loss. Okay, so what to say? Like Apex. Okay, Apex. If it go higher, then it fall. I'm gonna get loss. Okay, trailing stop loss or something like that they call it. I don't know what is that. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to take one entry, no target. So I took the entry here. Okay, for example, I took the entry here. I know that this market will come here. For example, I know it will come over here around this area. But for example, this is the partial level. Just by anyhow, I don't know how, but this is gonna be the partial. It is just 19 handle. My target is 89 handle, and my partial level is just 19 handle. Don't look at this 41 handle, just this for the example. 19 handle is my partial. Close your trade over there. Just close the trade over there. If it is 15 to 25 handle and you got a partial level, obvious level, that is an obvious level for partial. If you are working with the trailing stop loss, close the trade over there. 19 handle. Come back tomorrow. Or if you have another account, trade another account. This one done. I took an entry. My partial level is 13 handle. Don't close it. At least my target is maybe 20 handle. For example, my target is 20 handle, but the obvious level for partial is maybe 14 handle. Don't close it around to 14 handle. Let your run go to 20 handle by trailing your stop loss. If that is the trailing stop loss, if you are working with some prop firm like Apex who has the trailing stop loss, then work like that way. Close your trade at the partial level. Don't take the partial, just close the trade. What are you talking about, brother? Everyone is taking the boom for 91 handle, or you are seeing me to close my trade around 19 handle. This is the only way for being profitable with those prop firm. If you are working with some prop firm, end of day trading drawdown, then you can take the partial and put a stop loss to the break even. If you take the partial, how much you are going to take? You took 2 contract entry, 2 mini contract entry, took 1 partial, 1 you will let this go. If you have just 2 contract entry, 1 partial, you have to trail the stop loss. You can't put your stop loss to the break even, because after taking the partial, if it come and stop you out to the break even, what is the benefit? No benefit. No benefit at all. So at least trail a stop loss a bit higher with a logical level. If you have 3 contract entry, close 2 contract, put stop loss to the break even, let 1 contract to go, because you have closed maximum contract size. You have taken 5 contract entry, 5 micro contract entry, close 3 micro contract, let 2 contract to go until the next partial level. Next partial level, close 1, trail a stop loss, let 1 micro contract to go. Work like this way. You will be profitable, man. Trust me. If it is filled, I will look for the breaker block. If it is filled, okay. If it doesn't fill 100%, I am not interested to look for the breaker block. Can it fall? For this sell side liquidity, I told that in the morning session. If this parabolic cap is broken from 15-minute chart, I will start to look for sell side liquidity. I don't have any sell side liquidity, by the way. I just marked it from 1 minute chart, but this is not the sell side liquidity to me. I just marked it because this is the yesterday's low. It can be the manipulation day, so it can fall for this. That I am not interested for that. I'm more interested to look for this market will keep going higher, at least for this buy side. So remember this 15-minute last fair value gap. This is that fair value, that fair value gap. This fair value gap, that 15-minute fair value gap. Both of them are same. Until this is not broken, this buy side liquidity will not be taken. Until this is not broken, this sell side liquidity will not be taken. It is not too difficult. You are making this too difficult. Why is that? What I did, my bias was bullish, so I will only take the buy. This sell, I don't need to take that sell. I will look for the buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here. Everywhere I'll look for the buy only. I know that this market will give me the profit. I don't need to frame the sell. Just don't do that. Hold your bias. If you are wrong, maybe I'm wrong. Market is keep falling. I told you how to change the bias. Then change your bias. But you react with the price. When you saw this price is falling, you start to think that bias has to be changed. The daily bias has to be changed. But you don't focus on this fair value gap, which we have marked over there from weekly chart. This gap doesn't come here just from 15-minute chart. This gap came here from weekly chart. Go and watch at the beginning of this stream. You will clearly see that how this gap has came here. So why you are not going to give the priority to this gap just by seeing that fall? It is just the trap, man. When you will start to believe in yourself, you are thinking this market will fall. T2 is thinking this market will go higher. Give shit to T2. T2 is wrong. You are right. You are always right. Market is wrong. Everyone else is wrong. ICT is wrong. You are right. At the end of the day, you are wrong. You saw that you are wrong. But remember, that habit, you are thinking that I am right, will make you right. Today or tomorrow. It will take a bit time, but today or tomorrow, you will be right. Everyone else will be wrong. You will be right. This is the only way for being profitable, for building confidence. But if you keep changing your mind, it's something like, how can I say? I mean, I don't know, is there any girl here or not? If there is any girl, I'm sorry to say it. Okay, I'm not disrespecting anyone. I'm not saying anything. It's something like whoever is coming to you are giving your everything to that guy, right? I'm saying it is bullish. You are thinking it is bearish. Now I'm saying it is bullish, and you are changing your mind and you are thinking that this is bullish. Okay, this is bullish. That means you don't have any self-respect. You just don't do that. Be confident. Be brave enough to hold your bias. You can be wrong, man. I can be wrong. I was wrong. Lot of time I'm wrong. ICT is wrong. This market is the only thing that is right. Everyone else is wrong. Sometimes they're wrong, sometimes they're right. So what is the difference, man? Sometimes you will be right, sometimes you will be wrong. Simple. Now your percentage of being right is lower than me, or maybe is higher than me. That is the difference. In time, you will be more time, you will be right. In time, okay, it will take time. And then you will be right most of the time. But if you keep changing your analysis, you will never be confident. In my life, I will request you one thing, and that is, told you, brother. It is bearish. Told you, brother. Please don't do that, because I am doing this in front of a lot of people. Now, when you say something against me, it seems like kind of challenge to me. Okay, it's my psychological problem. It's kind of challenge to me. I don't accept that one. So in my life, don't tell me that. If you are bullish, you can say, brother, I'm thinking about the bullish. Then I will explain why I'm not thinking about bullish. If you feel, okay, that is the logic, let's see who is right. You are right. At the end of the day, you are right. Celebrate it. No need to come back to me and tell me, brother, I told you it is bullish. No need to do that, right? You are here to earn money. I'm here to show you some way to read this market. I'm not here to be right, to challenge you, to prove you wrong. No, I'm not here for that. And you're also not here to prove me wrong. You are here to learn these things, maybe, or maybe for entertainment. just for entertainment. So make it as an entertainment. Don't make it as a war. Walaikum salam, Tahir Mustafa. Mahadi, thanks for that penguin, man. Night night. See you, man. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being over here. I think it's more than enough for today. If anyone has any question, you can tell me. Otherwise, I'm done for closing. Trading is too easy, man. Trust me, it's too easy. All you need to do is to build the confidence, to accept the loss, to accept the profit. When we get a winning trade, I got a winning trade. Oh man, boom, 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 boom. I get a loss. Oh, it's a loss. Okay, okay, let's see. Oh man, it's a loss. No, man, it's a win. It has to be a win. It's a loss. It has to be a loss. What I did wrong over here? Try to ask yourself what you did wrong over there. If you find the reply or answer, be happy. If you don't find it, ask someone who knows a bit about this market. Ask him why it didn't work over there. He will give you an explanation. If it is convinced, learn from there. If it is not convinced, try to look for the reply. Why it fall over there? Why it didn't work? That should be the process, man. Yeah, this week, Wednesday and Thursday should be the best area for trading. This was that unfilled fair value gap. I was waiting to see if it can fill 100% to this fair value gap. I will look for a breaker block entry. So right now it has closed that fair value gap 100%. Here you can see unfilled gap has been closed 100%. Any kind of breaker block is gonna be my 95% winning breaker block. Okay, between two low, the highest up close body close candle is gonna be my breaker block. That is my breaker block. I prefer to work with this breaker block. It is valid until this low is not taken. If this low is taken, this breaker block entry is not valid anymore. The breaker block can create here, the breaker block can create here, the breaker block can create here, anywhere above this low, below this high. The breaker block can create anywhere in between this leg, from this low to that high, until this buy side liquidity. Thank you, Ezek. Yeah, see, I forgot about this. Now, I talked about this, but I forgot about this right now. Okay, so let me actually remove everything to talk about this. This is the 50% rejection. This is the top rejection. This is kind of some kind of confirmation to take the entry. The lowest down close body close candle. See this candle. If this candle tap to this high, I don't know it has tapped over there or not. I don't know. Let me check actually. Okay, it didn't actually. Now, please don't push the button. It's the lunch hour. I'm not interested to take any entry over there. This candle tap to this order block. I would love to take the buy over here. Stop loss is going to cover that order block. Target, I don't know, wherever you would love to take that, put that target. So here, that is my entry. I will put my target anywhere over there. Why is that? I know that constant crossment rejection, top rejection. I'm going to believe it. Please don't push the button. If any of you push the button, I will stop my streaming right now over here, because this is the lunch hour. Even if it works, I don't care about that. Constant crossment rejection, top rejection. How many times did I talk about these things? From 15-minute chart. These things, yeah, I forgot that, but you should not forget. Thank you, by the way, Ziki, because I forgot about that. These things you have to write it down, and then you have to work with these things. You will see how many entries you will get from this market. This is too easy to trade. By the way, guys, thank you for being over here. It was a nice holiday for me, and now I am back. I hope that I will I will be active until Friday. Then I'll go to Dhaka again to my sister in Saturday, but I will be back in Monday morning again, inshallah. So maybe next week also I will be active as well. But it all depends on my sister. If she doesn't let me come, then it can be a difficult situation for me. Otherwise, I'll be active next week as well.